Hello, hello. Hey, Boogie. A1. A1. 1 2 A1. 1 2 A1. Can you hear me, homie? A1. 1 2 1 2. A1. 1 2 1 2. 1 1 1. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hey yo, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. For the record, we do not own the rights to any of the music that is playing. Please understand, we do not own the rights to this music, nor do we receive any funds from any of this music. All right? I was making the announcement. You put it to John. Shut us down again. Let me make sure you can stay fast. Yep. I repeat, we do not own the rights to any of the music playing. Nor do we capitalize or gain in any way, shape, or form. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, one, two. I'm seeing myself. I know, but I'm one, two, three, four. One, two, one, two.
people jumping up in the van. All kind of different things they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach up to have insurance, cause we have endurance. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, break it down like blah. Yes, make a mess in the place. Yes, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. Yes, the young it up with the powder. Yes, make a mess in the place. Yes, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. Yes,
if this soca music evil, you talking shit. If we see soca music killing people, you talking shit. If we see soca music promote violence, you talking shit. If we see soca music not togetherness, you talking shit. Hey, it's only the friend don't mash up. Sometimes the friend don't broke up. Sometimes a big fat bumper girl in front of the stage just cock up. Nobody gets the lock up. The party might get fucked up. When Bonnie Two-Face and them jump and put them flag up. They never know soca sweet, so let me go, let me go. And they never know soca nice, so let me go, let me go. The whole back is soca, let it go, let it go, let it go. All over the world soca make me fly, so let it go, let it go.
The Panama and the real man like me. I'm telling you something, the Panama and the real man is friend. This is not no joke, the Panama and the real man like me. I'm telling you something, I'm telling you something, I'm telling you something. They working together, they taking bus together. They never left for each other, you always see them together. They working together, they making cat together. They never left for each other, you always see them together. She say she do business, she say she dealing with both of them. Collecting no man like me. I'm telling you something, the Panama and the real man is friend. This is not no joke, the Panama and the real man like me. I'm telling you something.
all when I don't have no money, I want it still. All when you think we done, I want it still. Anytime you see me, I want it still. I jump and I'm falling down, and I want it still. We having a good time in the venue. Me and my squad, when you is mass in the venue. Me and my squad, when you trouble some. All you look me, jump in the rum, and we going on.
Baby, it look like you have a turbo engine. Let me fix it. Look at the like and I like thinking. Let me fix it. The players can fit, let me put the ring to. Let me fix it. You know that I like you. Boy, Mr. Fix It. Boy, Mr. Fix It. Boy, Mr. Fix It. Me say, girl, this is the result of your diagnosis. Baby, it look like you have a turbo engine. Let me fix it. Look at the like and I like thinking. I want to fix it. The players can fit, let me put the ring to. Let me fix it. You know that I like to walk and them big things. I'm running down the river and I don't get it left. Go sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get it left. Tap me up with the oil, I don't get it left. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van.
Shortly, we don't own the rights to this music for entertainment purposes. So I just want to say thank you everybody for listening in. And we'll be on air pretty shortly.
Saltfish in my mouth and I'm not spitting it up. I'm running down in the van, I don't get it left. Go sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get it left. Tap me up with the oil, I don't get it left. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. Now up in the van, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. Now up in the van. Job free again, he lie down flat in a tread. They're searching for dumb outside. The family no like, just know the job no man. Might be me last no man. Beating pan a bucket bigger in a propaganda. If beating rum was a crime, I'm sure to get lifetime. Beat it hard carnival. I can say you matter. Jam a girl, don't make the sickness minimal. Saltfish in my mouth and I'm not spitting it out. I'm running down in the van, I don't get it left. Go sleep into me again, see me again. I up in the van, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van.
Bring your mother solid out. Whoa, bring your mother solid out. Lord, put your hands up in the air, spread your feet apart. Now bend your back and right back on, yeah. I want you, lash me down with a bumper day, hit me down with a bumper day, lock me down with a bumper day. I want you, lash me down with a bumper day, hit me down with a bumper day, lock me down with a bumper day. Bang down
Me and me. Roll it, roll it, roll back, control it. That heavy pump again, pull it, roll it, roll it, back, control it. That heavy pump again, no, wind up and stop back, go down and come back. Let me see your top and roll. I hear on the attack, straight from this cognac, and I ready to walk that. You over no one don't eat down. I want you, lash me down with a bumper there, hit me down with a bumper there, knock me down with a bumper there. I want you, lash me down with a bumper there, hit me down with a bumper there, knock me down with a bumper there. Bang down and roll it, roll it, roll it, roll back, control it. That heavy pump again, pull it, roll it, roll it, back, control it. That heavy pump again, no. Me and this. How your waistline get so active? I could tell that you just practice. I could on the ground, in the shower, in the mattress. You's an actress. The way you roll, your bumper heavy, but you got it control. And when you bend your body, it don't carry more. You are
Hey, yo.
What's good?
You ready to do this?
And 2 seconds.
Yo, Stefan, can you hear from each mic? Stefan. You know, Stefan back with his prophet.
They can't say that all them women should walk up the waist, walk up the waist. If this is the king place, and this is the king's road, jump up in the king road.
Years gone by, who the maga girl just in the blind. Now, so let me see and me wonder, and me ask myself why. Alright, and every model got a shape like a Coca-Cola bottle. Why? But this year at the back of my mind, fat girl, me want tackle. So let me tell you, I want that fat girl, I want that roly-poly, I want that big girl, you make me my roly-poly, roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it. I want that fat girl, I want that roly-poly, I want that big girl, you make me my roly-poly, roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it, just roll fat girl, roll it. God that make you, so tell them don't judge your size. When you dress up sexy, tell them don't criticize. Tell them you're well made, you're smelling nice. Tell them you're healthy, that's why you're wrong and nice. I love them what they'll call the big and warm. Oh yeah, I want y'all to sell down me from this storm. Oh yeah, I want our wife to bring the bed broke down. Oh yeah, I want our wife to bust up.
This is the kingdom. Wine and feel it up. Wine and feel it up. Sing it up. Wine and feel it up. Wine and feel it up. Everything that is. Feel it up. Wine and feel it up. The road is a say. Feel it up. Wine and feel it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and feel it up. Wine and feel it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and feel it up. Wine and feel it up. Why yeah, yeah, yo. Feel it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Move. Go give me no pumpy face. Somebody go take your place. Better not pay the fool. They're rushing it down like food. You're waiting a long time. Enough for the standby. Head up to the front line. Get ready for more wine. If you fed up our frustration, get to the formation. Now is a celebration. Cause the kingdom come.
Good evening and welcome to episode 39 of the No Filter podcast. First of all, fuck coronavirus. I don't got time for you. You can suck my dick. I don't care which one of my elders is listening to this. My name is Taj Rock, aka Mr. No Filter. To my right,
Aloha, everybody, aka Mr. Waistline. A1, how's everybody doing tonight?
back here, I don't think that is DJ Geronimo. He is the best motherfucking DJ that, well, he's my favorite DJ.
He's our favorite DJ.
Yeah, I ain't taking nothing away from nobody else. To our left, you.
The one I was drinking.
Good night, right? Good night, home. Oh, snap. Mrs. No Filter. Jesus.
Please. They call her Homegirl Lou. They call her
Homegirl
Mrs.
Lou,
No
Mrs. No
Filter.
Filter,
Yeah.
Lou, whatever.
I
Good
call-
night, everyone.
She's the person who's been holding us down from fucking day one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's
good night.
actually the person who got me rolling with this, because when I say rolling, I was trying to do a podcast for a long time.
All right.
And then she was like, fuck me. And then this is my, you know what? Hold on.
Is this a laptop?
No, it's my Facebook open. And now you're not.
All right. So messages. Gotcha.
Apparently the No Filter family is popular.
Tell them to come down and watch the show.
Yeah. If you ain't got your kids and you want to be able to be out and relaxing,
But Homegirl Lou, Mrs. No Filter, actually invited me to come on to a show because she knew I was interested.
okay.
And I waited a year before even like really getting involved.
Okay.
So she gets her props. Behind me, we got Optimus Prime in the building, and we make sure we acknowledge him because he holds us down on a regular basis. To your left,
Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean you're right.
Camera left. Am I right?
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. Brian from New York. Visited.
Go closer to the microphone, sir.
Yeah, I'm just bringing some love from New York, man,
That's what's up.
to the No Filter group.
Yeah, you see he's got his T-shirt on. You know, definitely a lot of love for that. Bless him.
Yo, this dude flew down on Tuesday with all this shit going on. New York is fucked up. New York is like damn near shut down. He still flew down because he loves his babies. And
Yeah.
Yo.
here he decided that, no filter.
Yeah.
the peace.
No, it's definitely a blessing, brother. Thank you for showing.
Yeah, man, always.
So, as usual, to begin, we want to say, I'm sorry.
That's what we want to say.
The cameraman acknowledgement.
We want to say it, right?
Well, we're not there yet. Give me a second. We definitely want to say to the video editing, all the photography, everybody, if you like his work, Maximilian, he's definitely been holding us down. We can't say enough. He's definitely taken our production to another level. So definitely want to say thank you. He is for hire, just to let you know.
Yeah, for the record, man, we big up Max on the regular. We know that shit don't stop.
Yeah.
I met him through Mr. Waistline, and he's become like a brother to me.
Yeah.
That's a regular basis thing. But what do we normally do?
We like to say how our motherfucking week was.
I haven't had a week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You've been MIA.
Well, I took off Monday and Tuesday. Fuck my job. If y'all are listening, fuck you. Break, and I got Mr. Sun Filter, my little big man. So I took time off to stay with him, and then the email hit, and I
Let you
I
know.
only got one more person to add because I gotta, subscription
also
for
keep
4.
in mind that when everybody, like right now we all home, the bandwidth is taking a beating.
Yeah.
Actually check that out. So you're gonna have those issues, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Mr. B.
Well, that's cool.
That was intense.
But how was your week, sir?
I posted up on social media. It's been a challenging week. Health-wise, I'm good. Mental-wise, I'm good. Listen, if you own a vehicle or you're looking to do extended warranties, make sure that you go with all the fine line prints, because even if you take the proper precaution, sometimes they can kind of go against you. So I'm dealing with the dealership right now. I brought an extended warranty that they're now not wanting to cover my vehicle. So that's something that I'm going through right now.
Hey, listen, I own my name. They call me Mr. No Filter, so I'm gonna say it. Fuck you, GMC. Fuck your process. Fuck the people that work for you, except for the lady who's helping out my boy.
Yeah.
Fuck your warranties, and he won't. But if I catch you on the motherfucking street, I'm gonna cough on your ass. Suck my dick. Good day. How was your week, sir?
Yo, my week was just dealing with the bullshit virus out in New York, man. But Florida was an exception. Like Florida was a change of scenery.
Now, tell us when you said you came off the airport, how you have to have your attire when you're in New York. So tell us a little bit how that works.
Mask on, gloves, the whole shit, the hoodie on, the shades, because you want to protect all entrances, man, for that virus.
That is crazy. So pretty much you're like chilled up, in other words.
Yeah. But the one thing about it, the flights are mad cheap, man.
Yeah. Everybody wants to take advantage of those cheap tickets. Definitely buy your tickets now. So my understanding is there are blackout dates. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, what they do, they have mad promotions, but for certain dates.
Okay.
But you can still get it after that, man.
I tell you this: the tickets to Grenada for Carnival is still high. Fuck.
I was looking at St. Vincent as well. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about
St.
that.
Vincent is gangster.
It's a 453 round trip.
St. Vincent put out a message saying we are not canceling Carnival.
Yeah.
Come here, we'll all be sick together.
Yeah.
We go quarantine, bro. In our fucking hand.
Yeah.
And no clues.
So we might need a place to stay because I don't know yet what's going on with St. Lucia yet. So
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta tend to my I keep one.
Oh gosh.
Ma'am.
All right, let me tell y'all something, right?
So I like your energy.
Not everyone, like, my week has been fucking stressful.
Why?
I need everyone to realize, unless you are in the medical field, law enforcement, like special forces, and like you are just like, y'all are on bat anytime. Also include your IT people. Because if it wasn't for your IT people, your asses wouldn't be fucking working from home. We have to set y'all motherfuckers up morning, noon, and night and test the shit the fuck out. I'm just saying, coming from the IT girl, is appreciate sometimes. Shit,
Hey.
I like rum.
And he gets it because
he's
he has
IT
IT
as well.
too.
Favor for
Keep
favor,
going. Right.
motherfuckers. But nah, my week has been really like crazy. Like I took off today on purpose just so I can do some regular like grocery shopping and get my nails done and like hang out and just relax a little. But
So were they wearing face masks when you're getting your nails done, or how did that work?
when I get my when I
face
do my
mask.
nails,
Yeah,
I don't
we got
do
you.
the
We got a
face
couple
mask.
over here.
I do aloe, natural aloe at night,
Mhm.
brightens your skin, dark, lightens up your dark spots. But nah, man, I drink, man. She already knows. I come with my cup. She got the bottle. By the time I leave, that bitch is 3 hours later, and I'm like,
Nice.
hey, thank you, girl. See you next month.
Oh gosh.
But nah, I just wanted to like point that out. Like appreciate like everyone who's like literally stressing themselves out.
Yeah.
Those in the hospital. I mean, I don't know.
So big shout out to
Fuck
the
yeah.
IT people,
Yeah.
medical. We call them first responders.
First responders.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yo,
sorry.
So that way we don't just miss anybody.
Yeah.
Shout outs to everybody that is doing their part. If you're sick, stay your ass home. Don't get other people sick.
If you come near me, I am gonna take it as an act of aggression. If you know me, you know how that works. Don't let the glasses fool you. The shit gets ugly. It escalates fast.
Chitty,
Don't
chitty,
cough
bang, bang.
on me. Don't even bump you. Don't pull your car next to mine. I got shit to do. I got a legacy to leave behind. I got a podcast. Don't just stay away from me.
Yeah.
If you want to come around me, let's make an appointment and then I'll work it out. I'll take the proper precautions. If you don't, I'm telling you, I will put these things to you.
Pause.
DJ Geron, no, I'm not pausing on shit.
No, pause. Like put these paws. Like
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
Scrappy.
yeah.
Put
I
these
thought
paws
you
on
meant like
them.
like
No.
you know how
Sorry.
everybody-
I have holes in my tongue. Yes, that's how I feel.
Oh gosh.
DJ Geronimo.
Ooh.
How's,
Man, we can hear you.
Oh, that-
yeah, he's alive.
You want to talk to us? How was your week? Yeah, like 4.
Fuck it.
Yes, sir.
Definitely agree with you.
Can I ask a question to everybody?
Of course.
How has the coronavirus affected your life directly, like you as a person? Please feel free to go first.
Let's ask our guests. We got.
She's
Yeah, well-
like, I already spoke.
Y'all already heard me.
Well, yo, we in New York is affecting us even
Right.
more than.
Do you feel like because so many people depend on public transportation, especially working in the city, that has increased or at least things a little bit more complicated versus in Florida where we depend on our vehicles and don't own a car, you kind of fucked in Florida, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So do you feel like the environment?
I mean, the public, all that shit.
Go
So
be it.
it's definitely making life like a little interesting, but all fucked up, man.
No.
Have you experienced like any or heard of any violence taking place because of it?
Nah. Like, I mean, you see shit on TV where they were spraying this guy on the train because of his Asian looks or whatever.
That's
but
so messed up, man. That's so
but
messed
nah,
up.
personally, no, I haven't seen shit.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this for what it is. This is a virus that is nationwide. It's a
No,
global,
actually, it's worldwide.
it's worldwide.
Worldwide,
Yeah.
yeah.
Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. So, be smart. You know, don't segregate people just because of their ethnicity.
Yeah.
So just take precautions. Stay clean. That's really what it is. Y'all motherfuckers that are nasty, dirty.
Go be it.
Can somebody, if you're listening, I've never tried it before. You can try to call in 321-234-6658. You can call my cell phone. Message. What is the thing with the toilet paper?
Oh.
So I found out, but go ahead, Mrs.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I seen this little. It actually was not a meme. It was one of my homegirls, and I screenshot and I put it in a group chat. And you got to think about it. There's a lot of people out here who are being like, "Hey, you have to go home," and they're so used to being out in the street and always on the go that they don't cook. So now you're forcing them. If they're unable, they have to like put stuff together, and if they're cooking for their family.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the toilet paper?
Wait, I'm getting to it.
they
They can't cook. A mistake might happen, and you might
so they were
send
taking shits?
everybody to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? That is the only excuse that I see for this shit. And plus the fact that everyone with bigger families, you know, everyone's used to going to work, going to school, or whatever. You have everyone is home now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's ignorance follows bliss. So.
But you heard of the guy that bought like 17,000 boxes of hand sanitizer and tried moving that for a profit?
Did he get arrested for it?
Hell yeah.
Really?
For the record, I'm making this openly clear. If you stockpile and I need it, if you don't have a firearm in your house, I'm telling you, I'm going to be a problem. And I'm bringing people with me because we need it. I'm not taking all.
Yeah.
I just want my share. Because, you know, this has affected me. Like, I go to the stores. If I grab, let's just say, 2 cans of tuna and this guy's here for one, you take one. We work this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be ugly with each other because we all gonna fucking die the same goddamn way if we don't get whatever it is or whatever the fuck this shit. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna die from this shit, and I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, coronavirus. I think people are so stupid. The fact that Corona's sales have gone down, the stock, like I don't even know what's wrong
But
with you.
Corona
people?
has not. The
Nothing
Corona
to do with
alcohol has
virus.
nothing to do
Nothing.
with the virus. It's just ignorance. So, I mean,
Corona's sales should be up.
yeah. I mean, we enjoy alcohol.
But
I don't even make no money off of these
I
fucking.
can't do that. I was just about to say,
Yes, you can. Fuck yo.
And Ray nephew.
But you know what stock went up or what popularity went up? I heard Pornhub went up, man.
Pornhub
Yeah.
is through the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just checked them out last
because
night.
streaming is on.
Everybody's
point.
home now.
Fuck
Listen,
yeah.
I heard, but I
I watched a little Pornhub today.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, you can get paid on there too. So I'm probably sure a lot of people that are not getting
Listen,
checks. You're gonna
don't-
see a lot of unwanted videos that are out there.
Don't wait for the stimulus check.
Hey,
Make
listen,
your own money.
hey, listen, on Facebook, you can find me. The easiest way is at Mr. No Filter on Facebook. And if you're down to make a Pornhub video, we can do, what is it, like 30 stacks?
35 stacks.
Let's talk about it. I may not actually do the video, but I'll produce it. We can all eat. Yeah, let's all eat.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really looked at you
Production.
like, nigga, I know you.
We're gonna hire Max. Max gonna be the one that's doing production with
Yes, we'll
Oh, okay. Oh,
record
okay.
this. We'll get it going. We got the lighting.
Got
We
the
got
editing.
nigga. We got the equipment. I'll put the shit.
Man.
So if you queef, we'll hear it clear.
Yes.
We got everything on deck.
deck.
Hell yeah.
Watch the ass jiggle. Let me stop.
Oh shit.
I'll make sure I get the sheets.
The sheets.
Yeah, you know you gotta get the sheets so that way.
Them shits is probably sold out,
Wait,
man.
what?
Oh yeah. No, they got the sheets like if you sweat and stuff, it doesn't go through the.
Oh,
so that way
oh,
you don't have to buy a new
oh,
mattress.
oh,
You just
oh.
take it up and throw a new one on.
Oh, okay.
So for the squirters.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you wanna produce a porno and put it on Pornhub during this time while you're at home trying to figure out how you're gonna make money. The best way to make money in this time right now is online money because
Yeah.
not even the toll is taking cash anymore. Have you seen that?
No,
Yeah.
The
'cause
toll said
they
they're
don't
not taking cash.
Yeah.
And for people who don't pay attention, Orlando's about to be fucked. Orlando's a tourist-driven location.
Personal, right?
You affect the people who cook. You affect the Uber and the Lyft drivers. You affect the hotels,
The restaurants.
The cleaning
international drivers,
Plus-
cleaning lady.
Plus the cruise
Oh yeah. That's
and the
another-
airlines.
Yeah.
The hit gonna hit.
Yeah.
So Orlando's about to be fucked, and y'all need to pay attention to this. Y'all need to be aware of this and be mindful. A lot of people got their paycheck and they went shopping like crazy, not knowing whether they're gonna get another paycheck.
But they rather have food in their,
A lot of you people are rude to the people who you are encountering who still have to work. You need to be mindful of these people because Orlando is about to take a motherfucking hit.
Yeah. And if you're buying groceries, like my brother said over here, just make sure you get what you need. Somebody else is in line with you that needs it. It doesn't hurt to be in good faith and give them something from it, because everyone's hurting at the same time.
Right.
So I'm from Dominica, and I'm not saying nobody else. I know Puerto Rico's been through it. I can talk about Dominica's experience. Dominica got hit really hard with the hurricane. There's places in Dominica that no longer exist, right? And the whole time I was here listening, and granted, I'm in the States saying it, so I know I'm being judged, but I was like, people need to get back to island life. And I'm going to say that right now. In the supermarket, there's no meat and pasta, all that's gone, but a whole bunch of vegetables. I went into the store the other day and bought me a 20-pound bag of flour. So for the Americans who don't understand, I don't know what to tell you, but for my people here, I got flour. I got to make me some fucking bakes. The saltfish, 2-pound bags for $8 and change are plentiful.
Yeah.
Because y'all want salmon, I got to buy me some saltfish, tomato, cucumber,
Exactly. Lime,
a little oil, and I got to cook food that got
What time is
last.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Tomorrow breakfast is about 1.
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday breakfast is at any time you want.
Just breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Doesn't
Yeah.
You might be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack.
Oh gosh.
man.
But no, people need to stop being fucking stupid and
Go
they go
fishing.
Go
catch them
fishing.
fuck. These niggas will shoot alligators until it's time to shoot alligators to eat.
Yep.
I'm not eating that.
I do. They're good.
Gator's good.
Yeah.
I mean, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I eat all them things. Tastes great, less filling.
Oh gosh. But I think that we're all on the same accord when it comes to this virus. Just be smart.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'd have to be smart about how I interact with everyone. Have to do my due diligence as far as make sure I cover up to make sure that I don't expose anyone else to it. So I'd have to be responsible. So that's what I would do.
Sir?
So it's amazing that you asked that question because some dude walked up to me and he goes, "Listen, man, I'm not a smart guy, but I have a question. If hand sanitizer can work to get rid of this virus on the surface, and the main ingredient in hand sanitizer is alcohol," I said, "I'm a drinker. Does that help me from getting the virus? Because I drink heavily and
That's a valid question.
and I drink that overproof shit."
Yeah, drink that gasoline.
But coming back to the question you asked, though, down in Florida, there are two things going, especially if one of us get it.
Yeah.
One, our age group, because I think our age group is like that sweet zone age group where we can fight that shit off. But two, the climate in Florida, the heat and the hot climate, especially that summer is around the corner, is going to be a plus in Florida.
Because they were saying something about the heat, how it can't live.
It can. If you look at the map of the world and see where all the hot zones are, they're all in the cold area.
Close to the equator.
The equator is empty.
40% of the people that are between the age range of, I think, 26 and 54.
Sorry?
40% of the people who have
Contracted it.
Oh,
contracted it are between the age group of 26 and 54. But the majority of the people who have died, and I don't have an exact number, are older.
But there's one factor that we're missing. If you have some underlying health issue,
Correct.
Right.
Like
asthma, heart problems,
HIV.
some of that, yeah, that can.
But
actually
see, the thing is, that's
allergies,
the same
that's
thing.
another
If you have HIV and you catch the flu
yeah,
or pneumonia, it's no different. As a matter of fact, 1 million people a day die from heart disease.
Yeah.
500,000 people a day genuinely die from HIV. I think the number was somewhere around 100,000 people a day die from the regular flu.
It's the regular flu, man.
So that's daily or monthly?
No, daily.
Oh,
In
wow.
in the U.S. alone,
You know, the
surprisingly.
U.S. not the country,
Yeah.
the U.S. In the U.S. alone, 1 million people almost die a day from heart problems. And what we did is we came up with a chicken sandwich that uses donuts as the bread. But anyway,
That'll help.
I'm gonna get my saltfish and my tomato. But sir,
During that time, fight it as best as possible, man. Like, I mean, I believe in it. As you said, go back to the basics. Vitamin C, eat a lot of oranges and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Eat the healthy shit, build up your immune system. Hopefully, you fight that shit off.
Take vitamins.
Actually, yoga is supposed to be good too for your body
As
as
well?
well. So
Yeah.
that'll be something else that I take on.
ma'am,
As far as
what would you do if you contract like right now? Like you leave, you go tomorrow, you find out you got it.
okay, I leave, I go home, and then I go to the doctor and find out that I have it.
Yeah,
I
tomorrow
go my
afternoon.
ass right the fuck back home. And it will get better. My immune system is a little shaky with sickle cell, but I mean, overall, I mean, I know what I need to do to. I can.
Would have contracted.
Yeah, pretty much that is, I would one isolate myself. Two, I get a lot of ginger, vegetables, all that shit to boost my immune. And I'll be taking a lot of that.
Okay.
Into the pharmaceutical medication and stuff like that. And fight it off. Keep sweating, working out. You know, same way you get rid of the flu.
Yeah.
Pretty much. If it don't work, it don't work.
Let me tell y'all, and then I'm gonna lean on this man right here and that man behind here, because y'all gotta start delivering shit to my doorstep. Drop
Oh,
it
yeah.
and go.
Drop
I
it
want
and
rum. I also would. I'm gonna hit my weed, man. Actually, vodka. I'm gonna hit my weed, man. I'm gonna need some weed. I'm gonna need some vodka, and then I'm gonna also have it so I can still get me some. Because I can't live without this. I'm not gonna sit in my house by myself. Just come out coronavirus over now. I look like Popeye
Yeah, but-
in one arm.
If the both of you have it, you can't infect each other.
That's
anymore.
what I said. That's why I'm gonna find somebody who got it. Come to the house.
So you know what? You can actually create an app for coronaviruses who have what they have it for herpes. They do.
They
They do.
It's a serious
They
thing.
do have it for
HIV.
herpes.
Yeah.
There's a community. There's a dating
Yeah,
site for
yeah.
people who have HIV. You
And
can't
her-
get it again.
Yeah. You think I'm joking? We about to make.
I'm looking at all of y'all. Like,
So because I got coronavirus and you got coronavirus, we supposed to do it out? Nah, sweetie, come over here. Nah, I love you long time.
You might have 101 fever, but let's go ahead.
They said that shit came from China. They call me come some young guy. Let's get this popping.
Oh God.
Fuck, I'm supposed to do it out? Should I not eat?
Well, you ever seen when they put the dick in the hole or something like that, like on the wall or something? Like,
Shit.
Like glory hole? Nah, cause
something?
what if she breathe on my shit?
Man, wash it out.
You know why? Do y'all know why I'm not panicking? Magic Johnson has been through everything for the last 30 years. This nigga's still smiling. When he's scared, I'll be scared.
Yeah, but do you have his kind of money though?
Don't matter. That nigga got HIV. He's still alive.
You seen him with the mask on? I'm not even gonna go there.
Listen, I have actually sat and
Oh my god.
Well, we
I
didn't
was
have the
joking.
proper knowledge back in those days, you know.
no, but seriously, I've chilled with him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker over here smiling.
Clean as actually, I don't even think he has it in him anymore. They said that they did a test and he's clear.
I won't tell you. We're not
So
gonna
he
get into
tests
conspiracy.
negative now?
We won't get into conspiracy
another day.
theories.
That's another.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
I found out why.
Okay, we'll leave that alone.
You want to get into a topic?
Of course.
Let's get into a topic, and then I want to take a shot break because I'm getting thirsty.
Any more rum?
Yeah.
Rum.
So where we want to go?
Let's go with what wifey said.
Yes. I got a question for you people in here, and I really would like. We got other people in the room. You don't have to necessarily come on the camera, but I do want to hear from, especially you, Optimus.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this one.
What up, B? Yo,
Aloha.
B's in the building.
Yeah.
B hiding, but we need to utilize B's talents a little bit more. I hear she's real smart and she knows a way with it, and no one would ever find out.
Hide your husbands, hide your husbands, hide your boyfriends, hide your nigga, hide that motherfucker, cause the news coming for him, bitch.
But
Sorry, I just
clarification: when you said no business, fucking no business.
It don't matter what it is. It could be a family member. It could be your friend's
hell.
wife.
I was thinking of like some celebrity.
I
or
was
some,
thinking celebrity.
Like some
Anything.
Literally.
out of the league kind of shit.
Out of 10. She's bad. She's coming on. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Y'all know what y'all know who you all should not be fucking with.
I got you. Me, I got a conscience, so I probably wouldn't.
You're telling me you've never fucked with nobody you should not have been fucking with?
No, because everybody that I fucked with when I was single, I mean,
You've never dealt with somebody who was dealing with somebody?
Nah, I don't do that.
And no, like they were at the end of the relationship?
I mean, they said that they were officially broken up. I mean, that was I can't.
Fucking around with.
Nah.
You may not be allowed on this show no more. You are you were too clean.
Listen,
You were
you're
too
talking
clean.
to Mr. Waistline.
You forgot.
You already know.
I already.
His name is Mr. Waistline. This motherfucker has crossed the line by dancing. There's few people you danced with that you shouldn't have been dancing with.
Dancing is different.
But
than
dance,
fucking.
a dance is a dance.
A dance is just a dance till it goes too far. I'm just saying, you're Mr. Waistline.
Yeah, but
You were known for your waist.
Shit.
There are a few women who have walked away being like,
yeah, I mean,
I think I came when Fastline was playing.
I mean, I've been told when I was dancing this is before I got in a relationship that the lady was like, "Yo, you trouble." I'm like, "What the hell?" Like I can't dance with you.
I'll keep it a buck. I literally had a person
Sorry.
orgasm from dancing with me before. Not being funny. I didn't know what the fuck it was till after.
She was shaking.
Yes, actually.
You had to
she did
help
that
her
grip,
up?
grabbed me, and held on real tight. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? This is not how we danced. It was some French music too, some kind of stuff. I was like, this no, we have to shiwi and so quick. And she was like, and then walked away. I won't call no names.
Oh gosh. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
All right, on the subject, right? So that's why I asked point of clarification earlier. If it's, I have limits. I have a boundary. So if it's my family's why not?
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Now, yo, when you said celebrity or anything, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But see, I don't. Absolutely, I'm supposed to fuck all of it, especially you, Serena Williams. I'm supposed to fuck celebrities. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I like that wasn't even, like I'm talking about somebody you're not. Like you're not. Like
Okay, so like your boss, like your boss's boss,
Yeah, right.
is visiting for that big annual meeting, and you all bounce up in the spot, and the pickiness of the right there. Why not, man? Shit,
That just
we
sound like
all grown ups.
That sounds like the Christmas party. What you talking about?
Hell
You
yeah.
feel
What
me?
you talking about? That's
The Christmas party.
I might get a fucking raise from that shit.
Ain't no limits on the Christmas party. What you talking about?
All right, check it out. You got a coworker. You've been working together for 4 or 5 years. You've met her husband. You've been to gatherings, but she's bad. And the situation comes there.
If he doesn't fall into that boundary limit, it's for the picking, man. I'm telling you. If you're inside that boundary, it's off limit.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Outside of that,
Ma'am, would you like to speak on this?
Yeah, let me rephrase what the fuck I just said earlier, because like I was literally, that whole spaz attack was on celebrities. But if yeah, I mean, if we're looking at the family stand, yo, man,
Oh
big
gosh.
boys, the big boys,
You like the big boys?
yo, tall, white, forehead.
So my thing was like when I was in my younger days, you know, I tried in the situation where I dealt with somebody from work, but once you realize like you don't shit where you eat or whatever the terminology is, like I just
me, Bob. I'll bang you like a loose screen during a hurricane, wherever it's necessary.
but I mean I've seen like especially in my profession I used to be into, I used to see like so much headache that my coworkers would go through, and knowing damn well that they shouldn't be going through. Yo, this dude bang this girl, you know that, then you want to bang her. Now he's coming at you trying to fuck your girl. Like, it was just reckless.
That shit sounds like the Caribbean. I'm not being funny. It's small. Everybody ends up fucking each other when they're kids. You get older, they choose to. Brian, and you know that from our experience growing up. This one dated this one, and something. Come on, man. You 15, 16, absolutely. You fucking like rabbits, and so. Look, have you ever had sex at work?
Yeah,
I got it. My dick's at work.
Was it with your girl though?
I don't have a girl.
No, I'll get you. You have
sex at work?
Yeah.
I hope nobody's listening.
I hope everybody's listening. It's the No Filter podcast. I want them to listen.
I don't want to.
There was this one job where my boss wanted to start this internal newsletter thingy. So I'm like, yo, listen, I can do it because I do the IT thing. I can set it up, but the content, have one of the secretaries type it in.
Okay.
This girl goes, I'll volunteer for it. I was like, can we stay after work and do it? Shit, we cleared the buses there, so.
Oh my god.
I'll actually fix the shit on my desk so we don't fuck it up.
Right?
Well, when you're in the moment, that's a little bit different.
Nigga, I've planned it. I find that shit kind of exciting. But it's never my people, like my boy and nothing like that. But I still didn't have no business.
I got you.
You know,
Like what if it's your mom's friend or some shit like that?
my mom's friend, as long as she ain't telling my mother, loose screen doors and hurricanes. If you bad, she probably can't get pregnant either.
So my brother up in Jacksonville, he actually was dating one of my mom's best friends, but she was like 20 years younger than my mom, and my mom was pissed. Like, she was like, "Don't be fucking blah, blah, blah."
You're not supposed to let your mother know.
Exactly.
It wasn't him; it was her that told my mom.
Talk too much.
Yeah,
That's what that dick will do.
She's like, I just want to let you know that me and your son are talking. My mom did cartwheels, backflips, somersaults. That ended real quick.
Aww.
Now,
and she was a good woman too.
But was she somebody he should not have been fucking around? Like, was she like family to y'all? Because I got you know the people that I know. Like, some of them are like aunties to me, and I probably shouldn't. But if you're not like an auntie to me and you're my mother's friend, I'm gonna have shit stains on the back of my collar.
I mean, she was actually one of those girls that her and my brother had good similarities, and she actually would have been better than the person that he chose to be with.
Oh wow.
Except she's
best friend could be family.
Here's a good question.
Yeah.
What was the age difference between them?
It was 3 years. She was 3 years old.
Oh, so your mother just have young friends.
Where my mom?
That's her fault.
Your mother needs to mind her business.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. A whole bunch of Taj Juniors in fucking Wuhan, Vietnam,
especially Korea,
Germany. It was love me long time.
Yeah.
Shit, I love you long time.
Bangkok.
All that.
So T, listen. So for those that don't know, we share. I would bang the shit of whoever comes.
I heard a story. I'm not gonna say which one of them who literally fucked somebody they should not have fucked. The person got pregnant, and the way they resolved, they went over and said it's not his child. He's too young.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that story.
Yep. So you take one for the team.
Wow.
Yeah, that is not, he's too young. It's not his child, and that was the end of that. And I think they sent the person away, and that was the end of that story, and we moved on with life. And needless to say, I would not be surprised if one of us, somebody popped up when there's like, I'm your brother or your sister.
Yeah, but
Geronimo is a ninja.
That's a long time ago.
He's not trying to live back in the day. All right, brother. Tell everybody who you are, as they may or may not know. So
if they don't know,
Can you tell them why you don't have your shirt on today?
Oh,
I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Oh my God, she was really gonna cut something off.
I mean, I'll just say it's at home. That's all it is to it. But
all right. So
anyway, we right now the end thing is the kid and play. We're doing the foot thing right now. Yeah.
Same thing.
All right. So to answer the question, have you been in a situation that you shouldn't have been fucking with somebody that you should have?
Yeah, countless times. And yeah, you couldn't see my reaction in the back. When you posed the question, I kept it very simple. I was like, hell yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't celebrity or not. I didn't care about none of that.
Can I ask you what I mean? I don't want you
You
to
have boundaries?
or put nobody out there, but can you kind of like give an idea of what classified as a person you shouldn't have been messing around with. My mom's friend, you know.
So without
I mean, like-
incriminating yourself, to what degree do you consider off limits? I guess that's a better way of putting it.
I think off limits would be like my good friend's girl type of thing. That would be off limits.
Okay.
Other than that, it's pretty fair game. But if it's
What about a baby and mom?
mine, what of mine?
No. Like your friend had a baby mom. Like he got a woman pregnant. They're no longer together. You laughing? You done it?
That's a
like
real.
it's
That's a
been done
real story.
already.
Yeah, that's a real story. That one's that's a situation.
Yeah. How close is it?
Let me tell you why that's one. That one's a situation. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I do have a friend that stepped out on his marriage, got a side piece pregnant.
Okay.
That wasn't supposed to happen, obviously. You know
What?
what I'm saying? Like, as
With the
far
side
as,
piece getting pregnant.
that
I
wasn't
mean, that
supposed
shit's gonna happen regardless.
Well,
Things
yeah,
happen.
but he found out the hard way that she was really scheming on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
something like that. I mean, yes, a baby mom's, but it's not like a person you was in a relationship with. You're never in a relationship. You were a fling. That's why I say that can be, depending on the situation. But if someone you actually had a relationship with, oh, I really did love her. Like, no, we messed around, smashed it once or twice or 3 times, whatever, and she ended up pregnant. That's a different story. That's why I say
heard
that.
stories about this girl, and he was like, "Hey, what should I
No,
do?"
that was just pure. That was based off of looks. I ain't gonna front. She was bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't front on that.
So go.
I got you. So in other words, it just depends on the severity of their relationship. So if it's just a fling or a booty
Yeah,
call
their
or
history, like
friends with benefits.
Yeah.
DJ Geronimo?
So the question was, would you do it?
Would you do it? Yeah.
And it seems like everybody's running away from this question. The true question is, would you talk to somebody that you ain't got no business talking?
Oh no, I answered. I said hell yes.
Hold
Oh,
on. Knowing that you can get away with it.
And not
Yeah.
caught.
Now, this is a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Not to say that whether you did it or you didn't do it.
Is this if
Question
you was?
is, will you do it if faced with the situation?
yes.
Would you fuck your friend's wife? Would you fuck your brother's wife? Would you fuck whoever, knowing
That you can get away with it. Yeah.
That's
the question.
I answered the question.
Yeah.
I said I have limits. So
Yeah.
if you inside my inner circle, friend, brother, nah, the answer is no. If
knowing that
if
you get away with it.
the answer is still no, because that's my personal limit.
Yeah.
If you
That's the
outside my
question.
boundary,
I get it.
if you outside my boundary, you're not my brother, you're not my friend, you're not in
Someone
that
you're
inner
considering,
circle,
Yeah.
then it's all open. Yeah, the
I
answer is
get
yes.
So I'll answer the question. No, I wouldn't. Why? You said why?
Saint waistline.
So
I like I said earlier, I said I got a conscience, and I'm not a good liar. I don't lie. Like that's one of the things. Like
Everything is erased. It's not about you getting caught because
Right.
you're not gonna get caught.
Right. let me flip it then for you then.
Yeah.
Take out your friend's wife,
Your brother's
brother, or
wife.
whatever.
Mhm.
What if she's just married? You met this cat maybe once or twice, or whatever the case may be. Whatever.
Let's make it more interesting. So your male boss invites you home for dinner, and his wife is available for the picking. Would you do it?
No.
Not even for the race. I tried, y'all. I tried. Okay.
You're a better man than me.
Shit, chicken is chicken.
I've been exposed to a situation,
Mhm.
and I was able to walk away from it. So it's not that.
About the take Mrs. Waistline out the picture.
No.
You ain't got no Mrs. Waistline. Would you or wouldn't
Yeah. No, I'm good.
you? Like I don't look at my brother's wife. I won't look at my.
Yeah, we all. Yeah. I totally understand where you're coming from.
So that's what I said. The inner circle is out of it.
But yo, if you look good and I want to,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Taking
not
it.
getting away with it.
Word.
You're dead.
I'm taking it.
Especially if it's just like a one and done. Like this isn't
That's not
gonna be a
something
consistent type. You just want to fucking taste.
And plus
You just want to see what it's like.
that makes it. But
He said,
that
what
makes
is
it
it?
more.
Want to taste.
that it's already got spice. The fact that you know you shouldn't be doing it anyway. It's already spicy as it is.
Somebody always
I like
slips.
it hot.
No, but
I
okay.
feel like somebody always slips.
To answer the question, if you make it more personally, so let's suppose it's Mr. No Filter's wife, and he's our homeboy because we all. He's my cousin.
Yeah,
I have no interest in his wife.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So,
No filter shoot.
Yeah, sure do.
so that's what I mean by the inner circle.
I get what you're saying. I get what
He
you're
could have the baddest chick on earth.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I get
But
with
listen,
that.
it's going on 10 o'clock. It's time for.
I got a question.
Yes.
What if it's your homegirl and she's gay and got a girlfriend and her girlfriend comes on?
Up.
Oh, slow down. I gotta make sure that Geronimo knows.
Word. I'm not even thinking about it.
There's a reason why DJ don't take it.
You taking it?
Word. I'm not even gonna think about it.
I mean, everybody's different, you know. I don't know, yeah. Yeah. So we definitely want to give a shout out to the Junctions for allowing us to host once again. If you are out on Colonial Road or in Orlando, come through, show some love. They got a lot of specials going on. Want to give a shout out to Max for his photography, DJ Geronimo for his music. They are both for hire. You know, family and friends for coming to show love. Once again, we definitely want to let you know that the music that DJ Geronimo is about to play, we do not have the copyrights. So it is for entertainment purposes. So just want to let you guys know that. And be smart about life. You know, we only get one chance to live at it. Live it to the fullest, but be considerate of others.
Again, just before we jump in, man, and our DJ Geronimo does what he does so fucking well. We don't own the rights to any of this music. We this is for entertainment purposes only. We do not profit from this in any way, shape, or form. We just like our music, our culture, and we do what we do. We do not make money off of this.
Yes, we do not.
This is just for entertainment purposes. Mr. DJ.
Put your ones up.
You wanna leave me open. You wanna leave me so tight. You know my one and only. Try not to let your heart get in the way. We're just like night and day. Often I wanna stray. The reason I wanna stay is something I can't explain. You the best, you the best, you the best, can't control me. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I sweet and loco, 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 play with my. You wanna leave me open. You wanna leave me so tied down now. You know my one and only. Try not to let your heart get in the way. And we're just like night and day. Often I wanna stray. The reason I wanna stay is something I can't explain. You the best, you the best, you the best, can't control me. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I sweet and loco, 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 play.
Overnight, I done soca animal. Them say it don't fit me, cause I am a reggae artist, but make them go stay there. Them can't tie me in a basket. Me love the soca and it's no secret. Music from out of the feet, I sleep. The vibes can't done. Keep your negative energy out of the party. The night can't done. When the island girl, them a wine up the galley. The place shell down. Party and nice, every flag a wave from. Take out your rag and wave it up high and put the 2 1 in the air. Then we shout out, hey, hey, hey. Here's what the time and I go play. Everybody singing. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with the order. Boy, the whole place get turned over. Can't play massive afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch down is splinters. That's my show. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining splinters. That's my show. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl. I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya. I smile, just to look up on your smile. Baby, look up to the clouds right now. Saying the things to me that I cannot deny. The way you're looking, girl, you are so certified. Cut me back one time when you give me that fine, fast fine. Fast fine, fast fine, fast fine. Take a boat to the dark side, and I'm along by the side.
Fessa. Fessa. Hypersound, more music, Fessa. Let the girl them show you some tricks, G6. Gentlemen, wine and go down, make bumper, catch on fire, and I'll be the firefighter. That book, Kapale, coffee, me marijuana, egg passa, Ashley, a lighter. From Jebe Balamin, like a coopy.
One, the peppery girl, they can cool down. This one will be an explosion.
Girl, your body's calling me, just like the rhythm's calling me. I see the voice in your eyes when you whine one time, girl, talk to me. Because your body's calling me. And I already see that, the way you're whining on the outside. I know you're hot on the inside, everything will come down like a landslide. Because you're hot on the inside, open the door, let me go for the next ride. Cause you're hot on the inside, hot on the.
Ain't on luck, cause this sweet woman for days. And they broken it down. Look how they winding up the waist. In the costume all over tongue. Tell them nothing sweeter than carnival. Cause the band full of the prettiest girl. Me and me girl give it. Look back on all the coats, I can't leave them at all. Me head gone.
Still up on the thing, I make she talk to me. Wine when the thing, I make she talk to me. You push your hands on me head. Grip me tight, make the ball, make me beg. Bust some move on your body in the dead. Show me the power, take a 10 of your left hand. Move, bubble. Let's get on, yeah. Bubble. Keep on get on, yeah. Bubble.
Shake it, wow. We are the sound of 100,000 coming on the road. We are the vibration that you feel when the music loads. We are the mud and the oil and we come the dirty of the clothes. And baby girl them wine and strike the electric pose. Hey. Take a chip now. Hey. Shake it now. Hey. Take a sip.
As I bust the door is a movie. Plenty sexy girl looking groovy. It's like so much of them on Tuesday. My God, the girl them unholy. As I reach the bar I meet Susie. Then she introduced me to Rudy. She showed me something to control me. If I say what I see, they might sue me. Hey. One look and a chance in one thing until it's gone. It's the way the girl is up to it. When they make up the face, one look and start to perform.
When we touch down, we go to shallow. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is ship. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green, sick. All a girl inside a van, make she bend and stick. She jam like we don't feed her damn. We mad up.
Hey girl, start your money fall on the floor. Bend over, pick it up. Start your wallet on the floor. Bend over, pick it up. You know I just can't ignore. Bend over, pick it up. It's too expensive have to be yours. Bend over, pick it up. Look it over there. Find it. Fuck my bumper back. Find it. You check over there. Find it. Come back to the thing. Find it. Yeah. All on a high. Celebrating life. I know the limit is the sky. Yeah. And I know that I ain't living twice. Hey. That's why I live in for tonight. I'm cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. I'm cloud nine. Live like it all could end tonight. I'm cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. I'm cloud nine. And There's vibes in on the ceiling. It's like, already. Hold on a high, celebrating life. And when I wake up in the morning, don't tell me about last night. And if you take a picture, don't tag me on your site. I can't predict the future, so I'm taking this full flight. That's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine, that's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine, live like it all the day tonight. On cloud nine, that's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine, on every single season, this is the perfect reason I'm living so affected. And the soca water bleeding inside my vein is streaming, so you can't see me stopping. Cause I don't predict the future, so I'm taking this full flight. That's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine, that's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine, live like it all the day tonight. On cloud nine, that's why I'm living for tonight. On cloud nine,
shining like a piece of gold with diamonds in it when it hit the lights. When I sip on something strong and cool, it help me feel in my own day, and it make me feel wonderful.
Swing your waist and roll it. When you walk up on it and roll it. Put your hand on the knee and roll it. Let me jam your bumper, girl. Bend the waist and roll it. When you dip and go down and roll it. Put your hand on the knee and roll it. Why did you say what you want? I love it. I want to see dirty habits. Where's the song that mama shot it? Where's the song that mama stop it? You see, I love it. I want to see dirty habits. Where's the song that mama shot it? Where's the song that mama start out this day? Mother told me and I don't have no behavior. It just didn't miss yes, this is behavior. If they shut up, to shut, I don't care. Yeah, I love it. I want to see dirty habits. When I see vampires, I was shot it. Couldn't be bigger, smile, I don't stop it. You see, I love it. I want to see dirty habits. When I see vampires, I was shot it. Couldn't be bigger, smile, I don't stop it. Full of yourself, in my phone, I have a smile, never been shown. I'm fresh and clean, sharper than glass, full for real. Man, I feel like taking a selfie to put up Facebook and IG. This one don't need no filter. No filter. Please no photo bombing. No photo bombing. Cause when this reading drop, my camera will be flashing. Let me take a selfie. She know how I like it. Go down when I'm going. Come up and I'm coming in the center. I just walk in, cause I know how she like it. Go down when I'm going. Come up and go and drop right down on it. Y'all bounce on it, stick on it, roll on it, catch on it, tip, when you go and drop it.
Don't mind my business. Don't mind my business. My business is mine. Hey, don't mind my business. Don't mind my business. My business is mine. My business jumping up in front of me, winding up in front of me, walking up in front of me. That is my business. My business walking up in front of me, jumping up in front of me, waving up in front of me. That is my a behavior. So I whining.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are back.
I hope everybody had a drink. I didn't see any ones,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I had a complete stranger pull up on us, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
And apparently he wanted to come in, and Brian was telling me that he talked to his daughters, and he came here because of the show.
Okay.
And he was telling me that he wants to do something.
Okay.
And he said, well, the fact that y'all have 190 something people listening, I think we can do business.
Apparently, he has his own podcast.
Okay.
And he wanted to come in here because he heard of this one.
Okay.
And he wanted to come and
listen in
and do something.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me about different celebrities he deals with and different things like that, and yeah, we'll talk. I just think it's cool that we get that kind of attention. I think it's cool that we got people in here. Our homegirl just walked in the building.
Yeah.
I won't say nothing until she decides to come on. I think she would enjoy the topics.
Yeah.
For everybody who's coming out, like the streets is. And he was telling me that the streets is empty. Like everything's going on. So anybody who's fucking with us, our homegirl drove from.
This definitely epidemic has made it where a lot of people are afraid to come out. Excuse me, are afraid to come out. Show support. Restaurants is taking a big hit. So just for the listeners, people, friends, and family that are coming to show support. Once again, we can't do this without you guys. So I just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Next week, I'm not budging. I'm not breaking. I don't give a fuck. Reach out to us. Let us know you're coming. If you don't want to do nothing else, come and drink with us.
Yeah.
But if I may, let me just add a little something to this. I mean, being the outside visitor, I was speaking to a couple family members as far as London, England, that listens in every week. You guys will be surprised the amount of silent listeners you have. They don't really say anything, but either on the chat or listening live, there are a few people, like a lot of people listening. And so good shout out to these people.
Yeah, thank you guys overseas.
Shout out to all our people in the UK.
Italy, everybody that's dealing with this, definitely our hearts go out to you guys. Just want to let you guys know.
Nah, I'm talking about Paula and Simone, like literally.
Yeah.
We got people in the UK who
Fernando
support us.
and Dominica.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Boopsy.
Yeah.
In the group.
Enrique that's also Enrique.
Yeah, in the group, we're allowed to see, like, it allows us to see where the people are from.
Territories.
And Orlando's number one. Atlanta is two. We're going to do our best to get our people over there to jump in. Why don't you jump in, brother? Why don't you take care of this, man?
All right. So,
Hey, but I like these smiles.
all of a sudden, I heard.
Hey, by the way, y'all should all introduce yourselves so y'all know each other.
Yeah.
This is my homegirl M. And that's my homegirl S. And we got Optimus Prime.
So, Brian.
Walk away from a relationship that you're still in love with.
You're still in love, but you had to walk away from it.
Shit. My kids are here, man. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, even back in the days, like, you get caught up in something that wasn't supposed to be, but then it turned out to be more because shit happens. But you have to walk away from it because it wasn't supposed to be.
Hey yo, tell them, let them in through one of these doors for me. They're good. They're good money.
Brian, this one.
Either one. Just open that door. They're good.
Okay.
I told her come out. We're gonna celebrate the birthday.
Okay.
But what about you? Do you want me to go first? You want to go?
I asked the
Jerome,
question.
do you want to?
Yeah, let me just go real
Okay.
You want to
Come over here, brother.
Dad, Jerome, go ahead.
I went. No.
The question.
His question was simple. He said no.
Oh, he said no. Okay, no.
Yo, James Copeman, also known as Mango 19791. There's a lot of motherfucking numbers, brother.
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
I thank you for tuning in. And if you don't mind, man, I've been fucking with you for a long time. You need to come on the show, man.
Yeah, he shows a lot of support.
Whenever you're ready, come on.
Yeah, definitely. Brother, how about yourself?
in my opinion, when I looked at this topic, I believe that 95% of the relationships that don't work are relationships that you walk away from and you're still in love with the person. Love is not a switch.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't turn it on and off. There's a woman in the room right now who knows about a relationship that I was in. But let me ask a question before I go further. Technically walking away. So what clarifies it? Because I did walk away from a relationship.
Okay.
And I felt it was the right thing to do.
Okay.
Based on our conversation, having the respect.
So do you feel like you walked your sanity?
No. I walked away because it was the right thing to do, because I didn't want to disrespect this person, because I was not invested in the relationship.
So there's a difference between saying you walked away because you love the person, but being in love with the person versus loving them. I got love for you.
I still have love for this person.
Yeah.
I'll say this on air.
Yeah.
I would never stop.
So for me, at least,
you can't just switch it off, though.
No, I agree. You have your moments. I've done it, and the reason I had to do it was, I was going through a divorce at the time, and we were together for almost 10 years. So it was a situation where I didn't want to have to hate the person. And
So you walked away because you didn't want to have to hate him?
yeah, because the stuff that they were doing wasn't called for. Even though I was fighting for the situation,
Did you still love him
I did.
at that point?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I fought until I couldn't fight anymore.
It looked like up to this point I have a lot to say on that.
Yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, I've done it before. And do I regret it? No. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like the older you get, the more mature you are, or you become, at least, because you're able to handle certain things because of experience. So it's one of those things that I had to experience in order to be able to be stronger.
Do you want to jump in, or should I keep going?
I've done it twice before.
Okay.
Well, one in love, one I loved deeply. So one in one.
What's the difference? You said one in love and one,
Yeah.
and the other one I love fucking you?
I love you, but I know that we can't be together, or shouldn't be together, or won't be together. However you want to look at it.
Yep.
I think I knew the second one.
He definitely did.
But you were still in love. I get it.
Yeah. So when I walked away, yes, I was, but I knew that it wasn't going to go anywhere.
So the reason you walked away was because of why?
It was just, I realized the changes, it was just not going to happen.
So here's a good question. You know it's not going to work. But so why do you still love him?
Time.
You got history, man.
Yeah, time.
You invested.
Genghis Khan is a part of history.
Here's
We don't
the
give a
thing.
fuck about him.
You invested and you believed.
Time. Yeah, time has.
No.
That's my DJ.
No.
Say, whoa. Say it again. Say it louder so they can hear you.
So you're saying, so is love a choice?
Well, we back to that.
Let me just add a little something.
Yes, you do.
To support what he's saying, right? So back in my college days, I met this Indian culture where it was arranged marriages.
I know about
He
those.
said that when he was a teenager, there was this young lady that
took his heart.
Fully loved.
She wanted him to whine. She wanted him to whine on her curry.
All of the above. But we're talking about India.
Yeah.
And India. And he said that they expressed their love, but it was arranged where they had to be married to other people.
Yeah.
He said the woman I'm married to had 5 kids.
And I use men because I looked it up because I'm kind of a man. But how many men are tricked into relationships? Like they're not there for love. It's something else. It's the kids. It's doing what they think is the right thing.
Pregnancy.
They were pregnancy. They were with the person. They didn't like them. The mother-in-law pushed you in that situation. Your parents, your religion. So it kind of feels like you know what's funny about this. I think is what episode 39. I think it's weird is that the topics always keep circling back. Oops, sorry.
Does everything bounce off?
It keeps circling back. Except for that one over there. Until she talks, I don't know.
You want to come and you want to come and say something? She's not ready yet.
Hey, listen. in case you don't know,
Big shout outs to Happy Birthday.
Lucian Queen? Is that your name on there? Lucian Queen is in the building along with Mr. Frost. The rum.
Shout out.
The rum is over there. Get nice.
Happy 30th birthday. Since women never want to tell
So
you
you're
real age.
Lucian Queen on the chat room.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Lucian.
So, that kind of goes back to the situation. Like, I feel like, at least for myself, love is not something that's just instant. Some people that they know that they meet this person, like, oh, that's the one. Nah, I've never been like that. Like,
But that goes back to the conversation we had about love at first sight.
yeah.
I believe in it because I've been there. You know what I'm talking. You know, I believe in love at first sight. It's happened to me once.
Going back to what Geronimo said, though, he's right. When you fool yourself, you fool yourself. I fool myself believing that person was going to change.
I think a lot of people. What we said last episode. Men go with the woman hoping that they never change, and a woman hoping
No,
that.
other way.
Okay.
Women date men hoping they will change.
Yeah.
Men date them hoping they will stay the same from the beginning.
Well, I definitely want her to change. That's for damn sure.
No, but the person you meet at the beginning, the one you're dating, the one who is bobbing you off, she's sucking your dick. But it's the truth. Everything that's happening, that's what makes you fall in love. It's like,
they selling something to you.
You telling your homeboys, I think I found the one.
Next thing you know, damn it, I got trapped.
And then all of a sudden, and then this broad is like, so listen, about the way you squeeze the toothpaste tube, and when you shave, you don't mind. And by the way, the way you snore. Also, and I had this one, and rum comes out through your system real weird, and they don't like the way you snore. Everything
the pores.
everything becomes a problem.
The one I got was the way you dance, you have to chill. I'm like, negative.
That's why you're Mr. Wasteland. However, take heed to her advice because she can dance too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right then.
Touché.
She's called Mrs. Wasteland for a reason.
But back to the subject as far as walking away. I think that a lot of people don't know when to walk away.
No, they do. It goes back to that belief. They know when to walk away. They're just fighting it.
Or maybe too much is invested.
Either way, you're still fighting it. You know when.
So this is just my opinion. I think it's harder for a woman to walk away when she has children, time, certain things invested into a man versus a man walking away from a woman. I think men are not emotional crazy.
So I think
we ain't emotional. Some men are for child support.
I think
let's keep it real. You can't say that.
I think most businesses fail because people don't know when it's failing and when to step up. And I think that if that's your characteristic, you will bring that into your personal life. And I think a lot of people don't know when to walk away from a relationship. They hold on to that emotion. I love her, time's invested, and it's time to walk the fuck away.
They know that. It's hope. They hoping it changes.
And that's why
that's
why the mom and pops, the people who they work for themselves, that's why they fail because they're hoping
they're in
for something that you're not going to get.
Right.
Yeah, hope. I'm not saying hope is not a good thing, but you gotta hope.
You can have hope. You gotta be realistic.
Yeah.
You can have hope.
So
Brian looks like he got something to say. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that it all depends. So what if you had longevity with that person? Like you put in
the thing. Like for example, when couples are in a relationship, for example, they don't do date night. Everything becomes routine. So when I say try something new, it's like, okay, maybe once a week you might do a movie night or you might go for a walk. Things that you don't normally do.
But he was talking about you
breaking up. No,
break up and yourself.
Okay.
Just real quick. I just have something. Just real quick. Bitch niggas. Don't fuck your woman the same way every night. If you switch it up, it'll make things better. Go ahead.
You say start over.
Right. A breakup.
Meeting somebody, you break up and you meet somebody.
A new person.
Right.
Like, if you're gonna end up in another relationship, it needs to be with somebody that you know damn fucking well. So, and basically, you're just taking your relationship to another stage. So you're technically not really starting over.
Yeah,
right?
but you are for somebody new.
Don't try to go looking for a relationship.
I got what you're saying.
In the same goddamn situation.
Let it happen.
Right? No, I'm with you on that.
So if you do end up in a new relationship, it has to be with an old friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody that you know, somebody. And so let's say you broke up today, and you met somebody tomorrow, and you don't end up with that person for like 3 or 4 years, but you're constantly
You got a good
in contact with
rapport.
that person.
Yeah.
You get to know that person. You get to see the good side of them, the bad side of them, the good ways, the bad ways, everything. And later on, maybe like in 3, 4 years or whatever, y'all decided, you know what, we're good for each other.
Opinion, I feel like men and women, even the ones who won't admit it, are looking for something constantly. And we've had this conversation before, you and I. A man and a woman will meet each other, and this person, you vibe with them. And automatically in our heads, we start saying, I think this is the right one. And this person might just really, their position in your life might be your best friend. But as soon as, because it's the opposite sex, you don't look at it like that. You don't know if you have like if you break up, if you and this person agree that that's what it is, your significant other might not want you to be best friends with another woman, or vice versa. But there's some people who are really just that cool. You're just supposed to be good friends. And I think a lot of times when men and women meet each other, they don't meet each other going, this motherfucker's cool, you might be my friend. I think they look at them as, I might have found the right one, significant other.
Well,
and then love builds, because I love you, brother. Like genuinely.
Yeah.
Like right now, if somebody walks in this door, I would cancel their motherfucking order because they threatened your life.
I got you.
Genuine love. But men and women don't do that with the opposite sex. They will feel, it'll build a chemistry of love. But this person was not supposed to be, they were not who you were supposed to fall for. This is genuinely a friend. She was supposed to be the woman who you talked to about other women when they weren't right and everything else. But because it's the opposite sex and you vibe so well, we automatically think this is supposed to, this might be the one. I like the way your face looks. I really want you to come over here.
No, I mean, so I can definitely agree with you. I think that's where it comes to a point. You should, I'm trying to think.
I think that's when you contaminate love with relationships.
How many of your exes, right, after everything is said and done, do you look at it? I don't have a lot of exes that fall in that category. But the thing is when you're in a relationship, these people become your best friend. Like when you're in a relationship, I'm not talking about like,
I got you.
I'm talking about like real shit, like marriage, like kids. This person becomes your best friend. You will talk to your woman about me because you trust that this is your best friend. And if it doesn't work, at the end of it, you got to stop and be like, damn, man. I think the hardest part when you break up, when you are still in love with a person, but you have to let them go, is you're letting go of really like your closest friend.
I think it also depends on how you guys end up. I mean, how does the relationship end? Some people end the relationship bad. Some people end the relationship where, you know what, as two mature adults, listen, we tried, it just didn't work. Let's just be cool with each other. And it can work if you are mature, but also if the person, if you take out adultery and things of that nature, like if it genuinely just didn't work, I think that's a different level.
Like I agree, but I don't. I'm talking about like when you said, I'm not talking about adultery because you go through all these bitter feelings, but I think all these feelings that you have is like, damn, like at the end of the day, like I'm losing my motherfucker, because it's losing this friend.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But let's go back to what DJ DeJermo just
Let's
said,
go.
because he said something important. He says, don't go looking for it.
Okay.
And that's in New York. And she there was nothing going on. And she just goes, I'm trying to get myself around New York City. I don't know New York City. When's the next time you're going to be up? I was like,
Is that what you call your penis?
I'm off tomorrow.
The Long Island
So
Railroad.
anyway, we end up going out, right? And I genuinely just showing her the sides.
Yeah.
Because she made it known that listen,
She wasn't looking
I
for
have
anything.
a man back in Brazil.
Yeah.
And we're going out. We went out for the day.
Samba.
I wasn't looking for shit. She wasn't looking for shit. But hanging out for the whole moment where.
So do you think that was lust?
Remember, Ty said about love at first sight. You could have it. There was a little bit of lust, but
my tongue in your ass. I get it.
No. She made it known from the get-go. I have my man back home.
But you know, sometimes a woman will do that, knowing that they have other intentions.
So wait. So hold on. Is that love?
No,
wait. I don't
I wasn't on the episode where you spoke about love at first sight. But you can, shit can develop.
I mean, but I'm not talking about for you.
There was no love.
I'm not talking about for her.
Hell
She's got a man at home.
I don't know what it was for her. I can't speak for her, but
It's caused an itch, scratch it.
but it led to something that she got entrapped in.
It's a quick fix. It's called your fantasy.
DJ Geronimo?
Yeah, let's take the man out of the equation, right?
Mhm.
Let's say she was single. Y'all had an amazing night.
Correct.
Y'all bonded, y'all have a lot in common, whatever. That's one night, right? And now here's where people fool themselves. People let that one night, they start to think towards the future.
They hold on to it.
Yeah,
they hold on to it.
I get what
Right.
you're saying.
They hold on to it.
Right? And the thing about it is that people don't understand what they're getting themselves into because their mind is on one, sex, or two, seeking for whatever it is that they're looking for.
So do you call that the honeymoon phase?
No. But
Okay.
here's the thing.
Too soon.
Is that you don't know what the fuck you're gonna have to deal with when you see me and come live with me is two whole different
Yeah,
things.
definitely
You don't know
agree.
if this person is on insulin, you gotta be fucking every fucking day. You don't know what everybody coming back.
Yeah, everybody.
And you don't know what it is.
Yep. Yo, so I'll give you a little joke one time. I remember I was talking to this young lady. This is when I was in my 20s. And everybody know me. I'm a neat freak. So I'm very clean. You know, night was going well. She invited me back to hit it. Man, her house was dirty. I was like, I'm not. No, I'm done. I'm out.
I don't blame you.
I was like,
You should be like that.
And the part, there was two parts. I get it. Your room could be a mess, doing laundry, whatever. But the bathroom, the kitchen, like those two areas was not.
I got a Hennessy Pure Platinum. I don't give a fuck what you got. And we get to the house and you walk and you tell your dog, hey, and you kiss your dog in the mouth.
Nah, man.
I holla at you.
Yo,
I'm out.
there's certain things that I'm good. But back to DJ Geronimo's, what he mentioned earlier. I definitely conversation doesn't mean that this person is going to be for you, and you know, like, oh, this person is like, we have great connection, like the same music, you know, we vibe good, but you know, like you said earlier, you got to go through certain experiences. Like for me, it was all about time. So dealing with anyone involves to it, that's how I'd prefer it to happen.
But I bring that up to say this.
Yeah.
I bring all of that up to say this.
Oh boy.
Doctor.
I mean, it is what it is. You meet somebody, y'all have a great going into a relationship. What people don't understand is from that point you start to fool yourself.
Facts.
You start to fool yourself and thinking that you're gonna end up with that person that you met for the first 2 weeks.
Right.
But that's what I said.
And as you go, you start learning and seeing things that you normally wouldn't deal with. But because you feel that you love this person, you continue.
So hold on. Tell me, but why do people do that?
Why do people do what?
Was that is a bit tolerant?
In my opinion, is because everybody, no matter how hard you think you are, everybody's looking for that person, that right one. In my opinion, that's why I asked you how you felt.
Well, I do think most, I won't say everybody, I do think most people are looking for that one, right?
Companionship.
And, well, that one, that what do they call them? That soulmate.
Soulmate, yeah.
But here's the thing: look at how big and vast the world is. The only way you can do that is if you meet everybody in the world.
Or if you do what Mr. Wasteland said last week, and you try to go to every motherfucking carnival there is.
You meet quite a few.
Mrs. No Filter, is there anything you'd like to speak on this? You'd like to impart any knowledge on us?
Boy, who wants to get up there?
Here you go,
No,
Smitty.
here, take mine.
She
Take
goes-
mine.
All right.
Yeah, take mine. Come. I'm comfortable
Squeeze
with
in.
this. I know
Oh,
how
you're
this works.
single, so we can do this.
Oh, yeah, come.
Honey,
You want to sit with me? Hell
Fuck
yeah.
with it if you want to.
I want you to meet my homeboy Floyd real quick.
See your podcast, Mrs. Nofel.
I do. I
Sorry.
proposed.
Why hips
Ready?
matter. All right, hold on, because I actually need to go through because I had to walk out on it, but I had to start from the beginning. So yeah, like I mean, I had to walk away because like we just weren't like we were good. When I say like if I was to say with this guy specifically, I want to go to the moon, he's asking me, so how did you want to get there? You know what I'm saying?
What day?
Like, you want to go tomorrow? You want to pack a lunch? Like, are we coming back? Like, he was like that.
So he had money.
I'll tell you so. When a fuck with me, like, I don't care about that materialistic shit.
That's
Money
good.
or
Well, you don't
whatever.
care. I didn't say
Yeah,
you
I don't
but
care, but yeah, you're,
If a
no,
nigga,
you
nigga
might.
tells you say I want to go to the moon, and he says the eastern
Yeah.
hemisphere or the west.
I
Nigga
mean,
got money.
sometimes you ain't even gotta have it. He's just trying to make sure, like, whatever it is that I want, he gonna make sure,
Support
like,
you.
support it. Like,
Yeah.
so how we gonna get there? All right. Anyway, so I mean, to walk away from someone like that, if they're going through tribulations or they just there's this disagreement or something that I just cannot sit with, I walked away for legal reasons.
Okay.
But
He's a drug dealer.
no, actually, no, baby.
He
far
had money
from.
and you walked away from
I've
legal
been
reasons.
there, done that. No, I'm good. But nah, it was some other shit.
I got
and
you.
It was crazy, but it hurts so fucking bad when you have to like literally look at this person where you were like trying to build a future with, and you're like, I can't do this.
So do you still think about it?
I still talk to him to this day.
Okay.
Like that's where I'm at with it. Like I'll talk to him. Be
That's
like,
your
hey,
homie now.
yeah, we do check in, whatever. Nah.
Do you regret what y'all have?
Check it.
Do I regret
Check
it?
right?
Do I regret it?
Do you wish like y'all never went there and you just be
So the
friends?
question is, the question after that was, do you feel that the relationship that you guys have now would have been better to just remain friends and not take it to that?
Nah, I'm taking that shit down. I'm taking that shit down anytime. But I mean,
I got you.
it was just crazy. But like,
Yeah.
Can I ask,
what's up?
how much does really good sex have to play with this conversation everybody had?
Who we starting with?
We'll start with you.
Who started with me? Okay. Hey, that's
You
fine.
look like you've had your womb shifted.
Let me tell you something. During sex, you got something going. You got something going. But that's all I got.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna front.
It takes
Me
a
too.
lot.
I was really wondering.
It takes a lot. It
I
doesn't.
got you.
This ain't no regular like wham bam thank you
It
ma'am.
sounds to me like you don't put in your work.
No.
I'm gonna tell you right now. First things first. I'm gonna time that. I'm gonna time the hair.
I'm just saying.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta go no more.
try to win.
You say you don't sweat. What do you mean? If you
No,
put
I
in that
don't
work,
sweat. Like I can still put in
so
work.
you can
but
jog
I'm
2
talking
miles and not
about-
sweat?
No,
I can what?
Can you jog 2 miles and not sweat?
I can perspire.
Good shit.
You know, I can glow a little bit, but no, real talk. Like
I got
I've
you.
noticed that actually. Like if I'm fucking with somebody, that
There's certain things that will.
certain things.
I got you.
Yeah,
That's
like,
one of your key things. If a man can make
Yeah.
you work, and this is the outcome from the
Yeah.
sex, that makes you all right.
If you can make me nut, we can talk. Because regular
The way my
bitches.
face looks, let me move. Let me move.
I'm just saying because regular like mom, if you can make me stick around.
Like, let's just say she does everything. She's like great communication. She, you can go to carnival. Not like it's a big deal anyway, but she got your back. But the bed is whack. She don't give head.
Oh, whack?
She don't
Can't
give
be
head.
whack. It can't be whack.
So what do you mean?
She don't give it.
Yeah, don't just sneak that in. Why are you here?
I think you went a little too far when you said that the sex is whack. If it's whack, then no. But if it's good, not the greatest, but if it's good,
what's considered not whack?
That's a matter of opinion. If we're gonna go,
all right,
that's why I said good. It doesn't have to be the greatest.
So there's certain things that you would hope that you can. I mean, obviously, there's certain things that each individual is different. But what are some of the things that you need in sex, or that the person has to give, or
to stay in the relationship?
Yeah.
Brother, as your lawyer, I'll tell you don't answer that question. I'll help you. For instance, if you give a good head, I want to see you again. If you can gargle peanut butter, which church would you like?
Oh gosh.
Pentecostal works for me. I'm not gonna whatever works for you. Is there any woman in this room who can gargle peanut butter?
Shit. Cause that sticks your jaw together.
I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna give you the pamphlet. You're gonna see a lot of Maggie Simpson and Slow Bob Soft Neck. We'll get you right.
So Lisa G says not everyone can get everything. Okay. Explain.
But is there something wrong with wanting everything?
That depends. It depends how you react if you don't get everything.
But you can aim high.
You can want all you want. How do you react if you don't get everything?
So
That's the bigger question.
if I don't get everything out of you, then I move on. Is that
you're gonna be by yourself for a very long time. If you got 10 things that you want out of your relationship, you're probably not gonna get all 10. Let's be honest.
What's your limit? 7?
I mean, that's for me. Shit, we got to be above half. That's for damn sure.
6.5.
6 is probably pushing it.
7.
Oh gosh.
Hey, just real quick, man. I want to give a shout out to my brother Hater Dan is in the building. Bars Collective got their podcast, man, every Sunday from 4 to 6.
Yeah, check them out.
If
Facebook
you love
Live.
music, listen.
Yeah,
if
man.
you don't, listen. If you want real interesting conversation, broad conversation, we get talk about everything. Bars Collective is the place to go.
Yeah. 4 to 6 on Sunday. Of course.
Yes, sir.
I think what we're all trying to get to is acceptance. And I think that when you find that person that they may not have everything you want, but it's easy to accept them for who they are, even the things that you may not be crazy about, because there are certain things that
Nigga, that shit put pressure on my bladder.
that people may do that somebody else does it, it'll turn you off.
Oh yeah, I can see what you're saying.
How you feel about that person, and that something doesn't bother you the way that it would bother you if someone else was.
So let me add on to that, DJ Geronimo. There's certain people that are going to bring the best out of you, and there's others going to bring the worst out of you. So I think along the lines of what he's trying to say is, because I've been in a situation where the same thing that somebody else might have done would have probably just threw me over the rail, and I'd have just been so annoyed where the person you care about, it doesn't affect you as much.
Or highly involved with, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
But someone once told me, right? So you have a list of characteristics you look at in the either person, whether it's a man or woman, and you meet person X who maybe meet 6, 7, lacking that 3, 4 of your full list. Most individuals go looking for that extra 3, 4. End up losing the 6, 7 that they made.
Yeah, that's that whole 80. That's that 80-20 thing that people always talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you get less than what you already had.
Yeah.
So do you settle for that 6, 7 when you get it and say, listen, it's above grade?
I mean, but that's
Let's make the most
what I
of
was telling Taj. You can want everything. It's not about wanting everything. It's how you react if you're not getting everything.
Yeah.
That's the key to that. Everyone has a list of things that they want out of a relationship from that other person to even get to the relationship. But you're not gonna get it all.
So Lisa G sent up, no more. I'm still going to be wanting to keep with you. All right. So she's saying that at the end of the day, when it comes to sex, like
You could try, but
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out, I'll stick
yeah, I'll
around.
still stick around.
So
But
you're
that's-
saying, if the man got ED, you ain't going nowhere, and it can't fix? Just asking.
What that mouth do? Yeah.
But that's a, I mean, so I agree with you. I mean, I think there are a lot of people that shoot for this, but I think at the end of the day, like you gotta be. A lot of people are not realistic today.
Well, one of the things is that people try to get themselves in a relationship, right? So, one, that trying, that's your problem.
True.
Right? Because you're gonna get fooled a lot easier because you're trying.
Yeah.
The thing is, you gotta learn to be by yourself. And
Amen to that.
Some people have a big problem with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Some people feel defined by what they have and what they don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
In regards to being in a relationship, what I mean by that.
Yep.
By solely saying they got a partner.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. When you meet somebody that, when you're happy by yourself, it's actually harder to get into a relationship. because
Most
you're
definitely.
less-
Yes,
Definitely.
I agree with you.
Yes,
Definitely.
it is.
So when you meet somebody, and I've been single over 10 years. I stopped counting on this. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet somebody that now you don't mind
Sharing that time and space.
you don't mind sharing your space.
Yeah.
That valuable space that you had when you were single, right? That freedom.
I got a
You make
question.
better choices.
I like how you clarified that, Lisa G. I see that.
I
Yeah.
want to ask a question. Have you ever met a person and you went in love with them, but out the gate, like you knew like this had potential, but still knew you had to walk away from them? It's kind of like the modified question.
Yeah, I've done
But
that
there's,
before.
there's like different variables, but I can't because she used to.
That's what your
that
Yeah.
goes back to being
She-
realistic.
She used to date my homeboy, or you know what I'm saying?
It goes back to being realistic. I've done it before.
I think a lot of us have.
In some way or the other. In some way or the other, we all have. Right?
Uh,
Like it might not be the exact
Well,
reasons
hopefully.
you just mentioned.
So I kind of want to add on to it. I think at least selves. Not saying you're not supposed to be selfish, but if you know that this is not going to allow you to live your fullest life or live to your fullest potential, and you're only staying in this relationship because you don't want to hurt the person or make the person go a different direction, you're only causing more harm to yourself.
Yep.
And a lot of people
It tells you they love you, but you don't love them back.
been there before. Just don't tell them I love them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, I'm serious.
Hey, you can tell me, but just know that I'm not gonna tell you back.
I'm not gonna do anything different. But just because you fell in love, everyone falls in love differently.
Maybe
Differently.
has that ever happened where somebody was like, "Yeah, I love you," and you didn't love them back?
Was I in a relationship with them?
Don't have to
I
be
don't know.
anything.
You tell me. Come over here and tell us.
Yeah, I'll turn it for you.
Oh, we-
come.
No.
I'll turn the
Nice
camera.
and
if you
loud.
want.
I
Tell
mean, we
us.
can. I heard.
Don't.
Because you look like you've been there.
Hey.
You look like a
Come through.
motherfucker that told you I
Come
love you.
through. Come through.
That's that.
Welcome.
I'll sit next to you.
All right, get the headsets. All right. So first and foremost, tell everybody who you are, where you from.
I'm Shantae. Hey, girl.
Where you from?
Hi, you too. Originally born in New York from Aruba,
What part
Okay.
of New York?
Brooklyn.
Fuck
BK.
out.
Come on, son. You know what time it is.
Okay.
What?
We
It's
might
New
as well just had
York.
a bitch nigga episode now. Queen, stand up.
It's too loud. All right, I got you.
Queen, stand
Is that
up.
better?
Queens.
Better?
Boo. Yes.
All right.
I represent Queens. She
All right,
was
so-
raised out in Brooklyn.
Okay, so the question was, have I had somebody tell me that they love me,
But you wasn't in love.
but
with
I wasn't in love with them? Yes.
How'd you handle it?
Yes.
Right.
I'm one of those where I don't like to hurt people's feelings.
So you
Okay.
said it back.
So you lied.
Maybe.
I love you too.
I mean,
man.
honestly, maybe. Yeah.
Hey, DA Bad Boy said her head bright.
I know. I feel bright.
You should have saw it 2011. This was her hairstyle back then. So she back to original.
I'm back. I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Blonde is back.
So you said it because you didn't want to hurt the person's feelings.
Right.
Did you feel bad about it?
So lady, How long did you continue fucking this person?
No, I mean not long.
'cause
The relationship didn't last long, just because I wouldn't give my all into it.
Okay.
You know, like I'm sure he could detect that I'm not totally into it. So,
Was he American?
not really. He grew up here long enough that he was American, but no.
Okay.
He was actually Caribbean.
Okay.
Mixed actually, Spanish and Caribbean.
Okay.
Spanish and island, Bahamian, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know, eventually it kind of just died down because you know how long can you go on to pretend?
How long did you know him before he told you he loved you?
Not long.
So
Is that an issue?
Yes, for me it is. God damn it.
So how long should you be with somebody, whether you're dating, talking, before it is okay to? I know every one time slot is different.
Yeah.
See,
Because
we're right back to the love at first sight.
Because some people feel like if you tell me like 6 weeks or 3 months into us getting to know each other, like some people can get scared about, or pushed away.
Yeah, but I think, you know, if it's there and you feel it, like if you guys are both feeling it and it's like, wow, this never happened before, to have such a strong connection early on, I mean, you know, let it ride.
3 weeks in or 1 month, and you're like, wow, I think the problem is saying it, but you're like, wow, I think I love her.
Isn't that like honeymoonish?
That is a honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lust, honeymoonish.
That's why you gotta
Yeah.
talk to multiple people at the same time so you don't get caught up in the honeymoon phase.
You don't have to talk to multiple
I'm just saying. Goddamn
No,
it.
some people need that.
No, I did it.
I get it.
That's just the way I function.
I got a homeboy. I had to encourage him to do that.
Yeah, because the thing is like sometimes you can't see certain things. I'm not saying you gotta go fuck everybody, but
What do you
dating-
mean?
Single dick or single dick?
Yeah, so you can. And I was talking to a really good friend of mine. She was actually a female, and I was like, the reason why most guys don't get caught up in relationships.
You just said she was actually a female.
Oh gosh, you idiot.
How many females do you know that are male?
Anyway, this is a female friend of mine, just to clarify, and
Still is.
she still is a good friend of mine.
I met
Actually, I
female.
consider it. Huh?
I'm not female, by the way. But go ahead.
Whatever.
Block him out.
No, all jokes aside. So she's an individual. She cannot be single. Like she goes from relationship to relationship to relationship. So she's never allowed herself time to breathe and actually have alone time to recuperate, gather her thoughts, and become one. So she doesn't know what it is to be single. That's really where it came down to. And I explained to her, I was like, just because you date someone doesn't mean that you have to go out and have sex with them. You should talk to multiple people to get idea of who fits your personality. And as time goes, you'll be able to adjust. Okay, well, this person I don't like that, and this person I like that. So you're able to not be one channel or one tunnel minded and focus on this one person. That's just me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. You need to relate to my personality as relate to Floyd. This shit probably is not gonna work.
Oh gosh.
I just like the way Floyd flows. It seems like a short, long name. Anyway, but honestly, I feel like that's a part of it. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is trying to look for so much substance, but you can find all this substance, and if the sex is whack.
So what happens if you get with somebody that doesn't have a lot of experience?
The oldest person in this room. If you don't learn to teach people at a certain age, you need to get the fuck out the picture. You teach them.
I mean, I agree with you.
I think in all situations, in all relationships, I think you're being taught. We're both teaching each other the whole time.
Well, you're learning each other.
You're learning each other, so you're always being taught. So that's why whenever people say, like they ask this question about how would you feel and if they were experienced, we're teaching each other the whole time. You can be inexperienced and okay.
But you gotta know who you're dealing with. I don't mean to cut you off, but you gotta know who you're dealing with.
I agree.
I've been in that situation.
Not just taught them, but I've changed their motherfucking life.
Everybody?
You enhanced them.
I can't say everybody. I don't know. We need they haven't come out their cocoon yet. But they might have changed. But I'm just saying, like when they're young, I'm talking about 30. I'm talking about like younger than that.
No, but I agree with you. I mean, for me, I mean, when I learned, I actually had a when I was in my early phases, I had a woman like, yo, she's like, there's certain things that, you just keep on going. But, the fact that she was able to communicate that and say, hey, like, there's more to it, I think it's just all about how you approach the person. Because, man, man, that shit you just did was whack. You know, if you go to that person and be like, man, well, fuck, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think if you're sensitive to the person because it is a sensitive issue.
Or well seasoned, or however the fuck you want to call yourself.
Mhm.
I feel like no matter the different person that you're dealing with, it is a new experience off rip. Because what you do with one person is not going to work for the next person.
True.
Unless you out here mandingoing it down and doing whatever. But I mean, even so, it might not work for the little tight pussy girl or the loose pussy girl. Real life. Come on now. It's 2020, y'all. Bitches out here struggling.
Shout out to
I'm just
Arby's.
saying.
Shout out to Arby's in their roast beef.
Roast beef. It's roast beef time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stock up. I know I've dealt with, hey, I like it like this. And if you're not able to do it like that, I'm going to find something for you to do that I'm going to like.
Well, that's maturity.
No,
That's maturity because some people,
I'm getting it.
you know, a lot of people don't want to do certain things. I mean, like, for example, you might have somebody that they don't want to swallow when you about to bust a nut. I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not
There's
for
some
me.
people that don't want to learn.
yeah.
You're not for me.
That's a one-time lesson.
You know why though? Can I say this though? You know why? Because there's certain things that you do with a person, whether it's sexual or whatever, and it's not the norm. It's you've gone above and beyond. And if I'm willing to go above and beyond, if I'm just giving an example, not saying like if I'm willing to eat your ass and you won't swallow, I'm just saying like if I'll eat your ass but you won't swallow, it's kind of like
being
like,
selfish.
No, but it's like I'll go above and I'm not mad at you because if
That's
if
your
you don't do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, but I may not keep you.
It's your choice. I didn't tell you to do that.
That's what I'm saying. If I eat your ass, you're supposed to gargle peanut butter.
That's a specialty, you know. That's a specialty.
Yo,
I'm just saying, like
I get what you're saying.
and we're joking around, but literally,
I get what
but
you're
like
saying. It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
No, it's not. It's more than give and take. If I will go above and beyond to make you,
Actually, it is give and take technically.
yeah, it is. Yeah, technically it is. But if I'll go above and beyond, like for instance, in the Caribbean community, a lot of dudes don't eat pussy.
They lie.
Especially Jamaicans. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
They don't eat pussy. So if this Jamaican dude eats your pussy, but all of his brethren go, that.
Yeah, they
When I
lying.
eat that. I'm thinking they are gonna bleed whole month and pee all day. And then he eats your pussy. What do you mean you don't swallow?
That nigga swallow, eat ass, and do it all.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what are we doing? I can't even go back in my hood no more because these niggas know that if I fucked with you,
You know what
not
you expect.
but, like they know he had to ate the box. I feel like if I'm giving some shit to you,
How do you get around that?
I get rid of you. Me personally, I don't got time for it. I'm 46.
Yeah,
My dick's gonna
at
stop working.
At my
soon.
age now, like
How about yourself, given the circumstance?
What's the question? Because Tosh just threw me off.
well, I was talking about the whole. I went back
Teaching,
to
what
the
are we at?
teaching a person.
Like, yeah, teaching. Like, so if you got with a guy,
If you're not willing to take a lesson, I don't have time. I'm not wasting my
Well,
time.
and that's why that's why I was saying like it depends on who you're dealing with because example, I was dating a guy. I'm into kissing.
okay.
Like for me, like that's a connection.
Mhm.
And if you can't kiss, I can't.
So what if
really
he was kissing, but he can't kiss the way that you like?
If it's a sloppy kiss, I'm sure other people had a problem too. But
hey.
but you know, like when you bring it to their attention and they get offended by it, I'm like, we two grown ass adults. If I can't tell you what turns me on, you know, for us to get where we need to
Right.
go, like it's not gonna be right. So
Shantae, I want to say something.
whatever. Baby.
I'm just like you. Like for me, kissing's a big deal,
Mhm.
and kissing is first base.
Word.
Right.
And you go to a person and tell them they can't kiss, that
A
is
lot of
like
people take it personal.
they have no choice
You're
because
done, son.
you because you didn't even get past the bra, the panties. Like, no, I'm being serious.
So let me ask. Oh, God damn it! It's the you know how your tongue has the skin in the back, but there's some people that have it where
Let's get him.
God damn
The
it.
list?
No.
The thing underneath?
That connects to your.
Get that cut of babies.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There are people who like that.
No, but I know that there. I mean, and the reason, so we go back to this. So I was in my ex-wife. She had that, and she couldn't.
Wow.
Over
She
tongue.
couldn't what? I'm trying to
Like, so her kissing wasn't great.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that her
Yeah, I
tongue
get
could
you,
go
yeah.
go so far out. So you know what I'm saying?
She needed to get the thing cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
tell you.
don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
tell you
it's
this, and I
called.
can't speak for nobody else. I'm gonna tell you. I have never been able to deal with somebody who was not a good kisser. Like that's what that shit makes my dick hard.
Word.
That makes
No,
me.
bro. It gets you going.
I
I have to have that. Yes, I have to have
Yo,
that.
I can kiss somebody I don't even want to be with or plan with, but just because you're a good, we can do that. Boom. I'll let you. Kissing,
Like
kissing is
sets it
dope.
off.
So we used to practice when
Yeah.
we was younger. I don't know if y'all how to learn how to kiss. You take a cherry straw, the cherry stem, and make a
Trying to make
knot
it
out
into
of
a knot.
it.
Or the mirror.
No, that's how you make me nut. No,
That's how you practice.
no, that's how you practice.
I practice in school.
I practice in the
What
mirror.
So you just had our bodies. You just like
Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna front. When I moved to Florida, they're just different down here. So that whole 7 minutes in heaven game and all that kind of stuff or whatever, this is how I learned.
I grew up in New York. I learned how to kiss kissing.
I was gonna say I learned how to kiss.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. But I'm saying things like that's what I did.
Yo, you from Flatbush, ain't you? Yeah, you should.
Me?
What part of Brooklyn you
No.
from?
East New York. Linden
East New
Boulevard.
York. Oh, that'll explain it.
Yeah, yeah.
You learn how to kiss because you from East New York.
But I mean, to go back to the topic, I think everyone has that. There's certain things that they're not willing to accept, and like you said, there's that first stage. You said kissing. You said kissing. There's other people that you can be a shitty kisser, but if you bad in bed, then there's certain things that trigger certain people.
That's true.
Yo, Hater Dan said send her the tongue yoga, so we're gonna work it out. We're gonna get a class called tongue exercise. Like soca exercise, we'll get tongue exercise. We'll teach you how to. Yeah.
Oh, guys.
I
was really about to say.
Well, I was about to say some shit,
but I was
me too.
Me
I
too.
need somebody to
We'll
demonstrate
talk later.
Oh, we ain't gonna
We'll
do it.
talk
We ain't gonna do
later.
it. We ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
Oh
boy,
gosh.
I know the first thing that came to my mind.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
What? Who?
Y'all, this is no filter.
Tongue exercise, sucking dick,
Oh, shit.
learning how to kiss, lick the shaft,
so let me ask-
lick the pussy.
So how
Sorry.
so women, how do you actually learn how to suck dick?
What?
How do you actually
Oh
learn
my
how to suck
God.
dick?
Oh, there's two of us there. Go ahead, girl.
I don't know. There's a couple bitch niggas listen, who might be listening because none of my dudes is that.
So did you
How'd
have
learn how
a
to
friend?
suck- How'd you learn how to suck dick? I just got
can't believe
stuck. I don't want to
hope
say
my mother's
nothing
not
bad.
listening to this. Mommy, if you are, I love you. Sorry.
I mean, you already got a child, so you already
I
passed
know,
that phase.
but
so-
you know, mamas don't want to hear that.
Nah, we can all tell she can gargle peanut butter. All right, then.
Lou.
Okay.
How'd you learn to
How
suck
did I
dick?
learn how to suck dick?
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Don't play with the kid right now.
But nah, I learned how to suck dick after it's experience. So it's like, it's like
You ever ate something that you've never had before? Let me tell
What kind of eating?
All the time. The first time I eat.
Nah. You ever ate something you've never had before? What do you do to it? You smell it. You take a little taste here, a little taste there. Is it different down here? Is it different up here? You take a long draw. Like, listen,
I never heard that one.
play with the kid. But when you finesse what the fuck it is that you do, like myself, I'm proud. I know how to suck dick.
You're a champ.
My nigga. Don't play.
Hey, listen, this is no filter podcast.
Like, when you're a pleaser,
Boom.
I ask, yo, what do you like? Do you like to be held? Like, I'm gonna try different things. And I'll pop my head up like, hey, let me know if you don't like it. But if
Pop my head up.
based off of your reaction, if I'm hearing the moans, ain't nothing better to hear when you're
Toes
as a
curling.
woman or whoever, when you're sucking dick and you hear your nigga fucking moaning, oh, I know I'm doing something right. When he the one that
No, don't stop.
when he wants to reach for your head,
It's
but you have
11:30.
to let him know, like, nah, chill, I don't need you.
True. Yeah, listen.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something.
Good night.
Just real quick, if you know how to give head, it's really simple. You'll make him come.
That part.
A lot of women give decent head, but
That's
they never
actually
reach
not
that point.
true. I can't even front on that.
You're not right.
It's hard for me to come up head.
I agree with
I
you.
know
Right?
that.
Yeah.
But when you fight, see, the problem is you never found that person who can do that.
Yes,
I'm
I
telling
have.
you. Me too. That's the difference.
But I can't.
So
bust up that
I
all
can
the
understand where you're coming from. It's like you rather.
When you find that person who can do it, the game changes. There's sparkles and there's lights and your ice cream has sprinkles on it. Everything changes. It's I'm telling you, it's the real thing. There's good head and then there's
Superhead.
life changing. Like
I've had that.
Slappy
I've had it.
I know,
But
of course
it's
you
just
have.
hard for me to bust off of that.
I get you.
Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is it's not a common thing. It's rare. I think more guys can eat pussy than women can give it. Hold on. Like I can do this. Eating pussy is well, bitch niggas. I'm not talking to you. Eating pussy is a craft. It's a
Yeah.
yeah. It's serious. It's
It is,
you're
no, it is.
learning the
True.
person. And the only thing I disagreed with what she said is she said like you're a giver. I'm a giver, but the thing about it is when I listen to you,
Word.
because every woman is different. You can suck one woman's clit, and the next person will be like, "Dude, it hurts. I'm out."
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
Or you can use one finger on a woman while sucking the clit. You gotta spin that shit counterclockwise. Bitch niggas, pay attention. Also, pressure on the G spot is important, but you gotta find it.
You gotta find it.
But you put two fingers in the wrong person, the night's done. It's a wrap. I'm out.
You think I'm some kind of hoe?
Yeah.
I'll
Fuck
usually
you
do
doing?
this. I'll usually do this.
First of all, my G spot's right here. Why'd you move 7 centimeters left?
Yeah, but when she pulls you back and says, right there, then
Most people are not listening because they're doing what worked for everyone else.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
well, that's where you gotta cut it up a little bit. Like you're not dealing with Susie.
I'm gonna keep it about. We're not
Okay.
looking, but look at
You're dealing
Shantae's
with
face
Melissa.
during the conversation. Look, she might get stuck to the chair.
We
She
appreciate
look-
you.
You look a little moist. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Stop.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Who's
I'm be honest with everybody who's here. Like
Thank
right
you,
now, everything I'm talking Geronimo, like this right here, Brian. You are all, please, by any means, you can come on every week.
Yeah.
This is the kind of conversation I like.
I like talking about giving head.
I like talking about getting it.
Sorry.
Oh gosh. But you know, all jokes.
Yo, Dan, Hater Dan said you got to use Waze to find the spot.
There's some dudes that don't
Some
know.
of them
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, it depends. You know, like you said,
Direction.
you gotta. Everybody's different, so you gotta learn that each person. You know, what you might do with somebody else might be different,
Yo,
totally
listen,
different.
I can do this all night. As a matter of fact, I technically don't have to go to work.
I do.
I do.
I mean, at 8 o'clock.
You gotta
in the
work?
morning- No, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So I was gonna ask is if y'all want to stop, we can stop. If not,
Good head, ladies. Good head. You know?
Practice. Use
You
your
gotta
bananas.
practice makes perfect for men and women.
Agree.
You know, get to know your partner.
fellas, let me tell you, women lie all the time. When I say they lie, I'm talking about like they moan when they don't really mean it to boost your ego. Listen to her body. Hold her hips. When that shit roll, she likes it.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker start like listen to the body and you'll eventually catch on. That's all I can give you.
All right.
Don't be shy. Grab the back of the head.
All right, brother. So we just want to say thank you guys for taking.
And sister.
Yeah.
But she's also a big time supporter. Every Thursday morning in the No Filter Family WhatsApp group, she always says, "Hey,
good morning, good night,
happy No Filter
every Thursday."
Thursday."
Yeah.
She's one of our big supporters, and we don't overlook our people.
That's right.
Hey, do that again. Your titties bounce like.
Can't help it. They just do it themselves. You know?
I agree with that.
Thank you.
you.
Hey, yo,
Thank you.
and that's her man.
Yeah.
Right.
You can hear him.
But I don't want to speak for everybody, but I just want to personally bring you on and say, like, for real, happy birthday, because I'm very appreciative of you being here for another year.
Another day above ground.
Yes, too. I appreciate it.
Amen to that. But listen, with the carnival season being here, coronavirus has definitely spoiled a couple of things. We are going to still have fun, but we're going to be safe. So we will keep you guys posted on different venues coming up. The Junction is open Tuesday through Saturday, so they are in full effect. You know, they just got to follow certain guidelines. They are doing Uber Eats as well. So if you are not able to make it to the Junction, make sure you go on Uber Eats so that way you can order your food. And then once again, our cameraman, Max, definitely appreciate it. DJ Geronimo, I'm gonna leave it to my brother before we wrap it up.
Can we order and pick up at the Junction?
You can.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you
I could have sworn you just said that, but
you can order and then you can do Uber Eats. Well, I'm just giving you an option.
If you want alcohol delivered until I go back to work, because I don't know if they're going to pay me after a certain point,
Okay.
hit me up. I will buy and deliver your alcohol, but you got to pay for it with a little fee. We're going to put a birthday fee in from now till Sunday.
Yeah.
If I deliver your alcohol, we're going to take a 2% fee to support her alcohol habit.
Is it gonna be that rum punch? I'll take that rum punch.
You want that rum punch?
All right.
I want that
DA
rum
Bad
DA
Boy.
Bad Boy.
That's
We're gonna order a bottle from
right.
DA Bad
Hey,
Boy.
by the way, a Hater Dan said to let you know, happy belated.
Thank you, Hater Dan. I appreciate it, love.
Is there
Well, YouTube, through Facebook, all the silent listeners, we definitely want to say thank you guys. We can't do this without you guys. So
Hey, Brian, he's technically my first cousin, but
Yeah.
he's always been like my older brother. Is everybody good?
we good.
Geronimo, before you go, listen, we do not own the rights to any of this motherfucking music.
Not at all.
We don't financially gain from this. We are trying to entertain, and I don't want this video to get deleted because this was a good fucking episode. And this dude plays really amazing music. We are just trying to entertain you. What are we doing?
Entertaining.
Do we own the rights to this?
Hell no.
That sounded like
Do
a
we-
chant.
We're good. So on that note, we're gonna end it the way we do all the time. Anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress us, you got to shit on the ceiling. Good night. I'll see
Have
you
a good
next
night,
week.
Good night, everyone.
Bless
Thank you
you.
for your birthday.
Really and truly, yeah. You don't deserve a blame in this song. But I got to put you down. I got to put you down. Yes, I got to put you down. I got to put you down. Static. Say you go die for your soca. Your soca. You lie. You must feel like a joker. You joker. You lie. We used to run the road like we own it, control it, yeah. But I couldn't deal with your bullshit, so I take your name like the laundry and wash it out of my system. You no longer me worry, I'm no longer your victim. You wanted free fat and alcohol. See the wrong, don't ever lie. When at least I made a try. But the rum don't ever lie. The rum don't ever lie. Oh, I want it, thing I ain't getting. You was too busy getting. I want it, thing I ain't getting. No, I fret. You's a junkie. Was never no good for me. My mother, she could have seen. The waste of time that you be. You say you love me forever and forever. Hooray, I'm no longer your victim. They wanted free fat and alcohol, costume for the carnival, and the truth about things came out when they high. Cause rum don't ever lie. See the rum don't ever lie. When at least I made a try. But the rum don't ever lie. The rum don't ever lie. Oh, I want it, thing I ain't getting. You was too busy getting. I want it, thing I ain't getting. No, I fret. my friends and the family. Yeah. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Thank you for teaching bad mind people how to love. Thanks for the way. Thanks for the days. Thank you for tolerating my own dirty ways. Yo, give me a shot at thanks for your understanding. Things was done, friends was wrong, family support the grinding. What's you for what you're telling yourself? When last you take a little drink with your body, boy. Or take a little chip and walk up your body, Lord. I feel you deserve it. You deserve it. Come today, I'm gonna honor your name, cause I know you love me like that. So, thanks for the love, thanks for the love. Thank you for teaching bad mind people how to love. Thanks for the way, thanks for the days, thank you for tolerating my own dirty ways.
See how that bumper moving with plenty pace. Girl, turn around and let me see that face. Girl, turn around and let me see that face. We are young and singing it back. Okay, why do you run that? The swing it must come back. Just show out that thing on me. Give me the bumper, hold it. What you want from me? Girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? Some y'all don't know what they want, even if it's in front their face. Some y'all don't know what they want, even if it's in front their face.
Tell me, how you go wine like that? Tell me, how you go bubble like that, baby? Look like you want me to get a heart attack. The way you whine in your waist, set good and sit down on top. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good love. I wanna give you right back. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good love. I wanna give you right back. You start push back.
Tonight is your night. It's your world, baby. Do what you like. Why now you please me? Do what you want to be tonight. Have your way with me all night. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up. When I shake it up, oh, you like that, yeah. When you bend it up, I like that, yeah. When you give it to me, baby, I like that, yeah. When you give me your leg up and you put it on this spot, I like that. You have me singing 911 emergency, 911 emergency. I don't think I could handle your baby. I don't think you could manage your baby. Sweet and nice, nothing else so sweet, boy. She's an angel, just keeping it real, boy. Take control of this tonight. Handle all you need just right. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up.
On the all we love you, yes, it's not the ones who love to hate. And on the all who keep it real, it's not the ones who love to fake. Be thankful for the ones who show you love, appreciate. This love and this hate, I say, not everyone is your friend, no way. So when me look on me, tell them, some love, some does hate, some win, and some does fake.
But playing hard to get is better. But first I must catch the eye when I roll my bouncy and cut my style. Could you keep up with me? Play hide and seek in the flat somewhere. Find me boy if you want.
just bounce and break out on the floor. Check out the girl drop, 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 drop. When the bass fling down on the road. Yes, girl don't whine anymore. Girl just bounce and break out on the floor. Check out the girl drop, 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 drop. When the bass fling down on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Splash! Body wet up, wet girl, where the man them prefer. Drip drop on a wine and bubble. Body wet like prefer, baby. Splash!
What you call that?
When you back, girl, boy, girl, turn it around, flip that waist, girl, drop to the ground. When you back, girl, when you back, girl, boy, girl, mash up the town, hey. The way how she diggy, dang, with fashion and style like she from London, and she flip on she head like she from Hong Kong. She know want the whole album, she want one song. Hey, bust a wine for a random man and show them you have the bad man. It's quality, you know in a man gang bang, but she still want the long. That's why you feel when you back, girl. When you back, girl. Whoa, girl, turn it around and flip that waist, girl. Wine to the ground, girl. When you back, girl. When you back, girl. Whoa, girl, mash up the town.
Could have been one shot of liquor or the whole case of liquor. Whole team lit and we mash it up proper. Party real nice, tell the party look good. What about now? Take a shot for the road. Boom bam, now we take one for the road. Boom bam, now we take a shot for the road. Boom bam, now we take one for the road. Party look nice, yeah, party look good. Boom bam, now we take one for the road. Boom bam, now we take a shot for the road. Boom bam, now we take one for the road. Party look nice, yeah, party look
The
good.
place is hot. Oh, the place is hot. I said the place is hot. Oh, the place is hot. So I just want take it off. Take off something. Take it off. Take off something. Take it off. Take off something. And throw it up in the air. Take it off. Take off something. Take it off. Take off something. Take it off. Take off something. And throw it up in the air.
You ain't it all so sweet, girl. Give me that sweet wine. Come put it on me, girl. Girl, you want it right now. I wanna get inside your midsection. I wanna get the girl an injection. I wanna get inside your midsection. Girl, so long, girl, I want it. Get inside your midsection. I wanna get the girl in from the back, from the front. I wanna wine all of your front. Girl, how you wine so sweet. Just bring that good wine to me. I want you so bad, baby. Give me some yo. I wanna get inside your midsection. I wanna get the girl an injection. I wanna get inside your midsection. Girl, so long, girl, I want it. Get inside your midsection. I wanna get the girl an injection. I wanna get inside your midsection. Come for it, boss lady. I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I go work it properly. I wanna sign my signature, cross my T's, cause I have all the requirements that you need. My resume, flawless, suitable, diverse, reliable. If you're hiring, I just want to go to work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I go work it properly. You see, I have a vacancy, I go be #1 employee. I aim to please, guaranteed. I fit and ready. Alright, yeah, well equipped. The structure, and time in it. This economy, I've been looking for work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I'm gonna work it properly. Hey, we don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Now put me back. We don't talk no feelings. Why you talking?
We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Yeah, why you talking? Well, mama used to say, let them say what they have to say. Let them do what they have to do.
We don't care what people say. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings.
Why not the low? Girl, I don't want to see. Take a wine on the low. Too much people
people here to see, and I don't want no scene from your man, so you know I'm holding your hand now. I don't want no scene from your man, so drop low and give me that jump. Girl, come let me take a little jump, please if you can. Bend over, girl, and give me action. I'm a celebrity, girl, you know how the thing go. Plenty eyes is always on me, girl, you know that. Everybody here want to see, girl, you know. So, let me take a wine on the low. Girl, I don't want no scene. Take a wine on the low. Too much people here to see, and I don't want no scene from your man, so you know I'm holding your hand now. I don't want no scene from your man, so drop low and give me that jack, so we can.
Me, I come out to work it. I come out to work it. Bite my lips when I work it. It's come out to work. I come out to work it. I bet you go find it worth it when I come to work it.
Now where you been? Girl, bend down and give me, girl. It's time to get busy, girl. If you know you're damn pretty, girl, push back and give me. Bend down and give me, girl. Now they're not typical. Woman, bend up your physical. Push back and just give me. And on your knees, girl, roll back. Keep it right there, girl, hold that. Give it to me, don't hold back. Roll that. Send all your woman friend for me. You know I like woman company. Bend your back and line it up for me. So let me see. It's time to get busy. That wine they not typical. Woman, bend up your physical. Back and just give me. I am a man, you know you like trouble. Y'all raise your can. I like to drink before I jam. Oh, go and wind it up for me. And let me see, girl. Bend down and give me, girl. It's time to get busy, girl. If you know you're damn pretty, girl, push back and give me. Bend down and give me, girl. That wine they not typical. Woman, bend up your physical. Push back and just give me the thing right there, pretty girl. Hey, give me the thing right there, Trini girl. Hey, give me the thing right there, Lucian girl. Hey, give me the thing. Oh, boy,
Ladies, them all over the world. Ladies, it's time to work. Let's go.
all my girl just work. Girl lunge the attack, girl work. Make me see you bend out your back, girl work. Girl fling it on the left, girl work. Fling it on the right, girl work. Put your hands on your knees, girl work. Do what you please, girl work. Take your time when you walk, girl work. Fling it right there on the spot, girl. Bidi 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 bidi. Ruba duba 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 my girl, it's your dancing time. Bend out your back and rock out your spine. Back it up again, cause you know you look fine. Baby girl, you are one of a kind. Hey girl, you are the dancing queen. What you the girl when you live on the scene? No girl can't test when they see you walk in. Just to impress girl, you and your team. Work! Girl lunge the attack, girl work. Make me see you bend out your back, girl work. Girl fling it on the left, girl work. Fling it on the right, girl work. Put your hands on your knees, girl work. Do what? Cause see what a Gucci and polo, big chain and necker. You see as a man, big long chain and big slave back. You see as a man, big long chain and big slave back. You see as a man, big long chain and big slave back. She want a too fresh I could hand it. Them step out in the Gucci kit. Fashion over, them wearing it. Them gal have on the latest. Them gal don't wear no cases. Your man, them gal would take it. They bumper big like spaceship. Boy, she want a zessa, a real unstepper. When she step in the room, a big gun dresser. She want a zessa, a real trendsetter. Blue notes in her pocket cause he have real cheddar. She want a zessa with big back extended rubber grip on. She want a zessa cause she want a Gucci and polo, big chain and necker.
Wind them, whining exercise. The whining exercise, whining. Put your hands up and take a wine and sit up now. Lift it up, shake it up, jiggle up and drop it down. Lift it up, shake it up, jiggle up and drop it down. That's called exercise whining. Send it up, I try touch the ceiling. Coulda slim, medium, coulda big dumpling. Listen to me, girl, let me tell you something. Pause that one, pause the next one. Stick over so, take your time and stick. Wine, turn it up, Don't turn it down, wine lift it up and wine and sit down. Jump up, bunny rabbit and touch bunny floor. Your hands have to hold. Move it up. Don't mind them. Team Fox, show them. Medu, Salah même qui cause a destruction. Salah qui fait from cause a eruption. Show them. Jeune femme, jump up, bunny rabbit and touch bunny floor. Your hands have to touch bunny floor. Never know you could have, touch. Your hands have to touch bunny floor.
Sawadi, mama Sawadi. Sawadi, mama Sawadi. Sawadi, She like man we ride. Big ride this man we ride. Top right. She like man we ride. Big ride this man we ride. Top right.
Big ride, make her come inside when she see the gas stick. Her eyes open wide, she like how I drive the bell motorcar. The bell motorcar is
big ride. All the girl them want big ride. Top right.
She like man with bike, fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike, fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike, fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike, fast bike, nice bike, top bike.
Bike life are the best life. When she on the Kawasaki, she grip the leg side. She like when I ride the 1000, the big 1000.
Hey, big bike. The girl them just love the big bike. Fast bike. The girl them just love the bike. She like man with bike. Fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike. Fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike. Fast bike, nice bike, top bike. Man with bike. Fast bike, nice bike, top bike.
Ding danga day. Share we go. Yeah. Danse with me, baby. Fini danser avec moi. Come take a little dance with me. Danse. Why don't you come sweet me, honey? Fire in your waist, baby. Why don't you come burn me, honey? Voulez-vous danser avec moi? Voulez-vous danser avec moi? Danser with me, baby. Fini danser avec moi. Come take a little dance with me. Danser with me. Fini danser avec moi. Come take a little dance with me.
I know you're rough and you're tough and you're rude, but that take good. You feel you could handle it, that one day. This ain't no liquor, Mr. Wine, avoid the thing good. You feel you could handle it.
I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman.
My life is happy. I'm more than happy. I'm living it up. And I'm singing it now. I'm not giving it up. So we don't have the time with them if you feel it. Bless. Jump up and say as if you're feeling bless. Walk out and beat your chest if you're feeling blessed. If you're feeling blessed. And some point say yes and not tell them. Happy. My life is happy. I'm more than happy. Things in my cup happy. And the girls of my cup happy. And I'm the young happy. And I
don't know if you come in with your man, but I'm telling you now, you're my woman. Oi, hey, Damish, moto da. I don't know if you come in with your man, but I'm telling you now, you're my woman. I don't know if you inside here with your side man, but I'm telling you now, you give me that jamish feeling. Jamish, jamish, jamish feeling. Jamish, jamish, jamish feeling. Jamish, 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 jamish feeling. Jamish, jamish, jamish feeling. I love it, ooh, na, na. I love it, yeah. I love it, baby, you. Girl, wherever you are, whatever you do, stay the way that you are, wherever you go. Yeah, what you're contemplating on, don't hold back at all. Hey, yeah. So free up yourself and just let go now. Girl, come off your phone now. Make that bam bam go now, now. What you waiting for? People coming home from all over. Just a jump to soca. Come a little closer. And I love you totally. When you want me, you wind up, baby. When you rolling it back in so. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. Ooh, yeah. I know. Girl, you play so, yeah, so calm. No one can guess the way you shell it down. You are the best when you move in your back, run up, then down, go down, go down. Mama, you could punches. I could see that in your dreams. When you wine get done and create a scene, make you white as candle. Ulele, 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 ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh yeah. When you move. When I start to walk, boy, you walk behind. When I groove, then start to whine. I am so in love like I have a design. The last time I saw you was fantastic. You nearly wind out my elastic. The bam bam start to dip down low, we start to wind down slow like my name is romantic. I don't need to be so dramatic, but I really, really love you, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Girl, I want you to know that I'm always there for you. From here on now and for the rest of your life. You move, I move. If you walk, baby, I will walk behind. When you walk it up, then I go wine. I am so in love like I ever designed.
Say she's a Christian. What you doing in here? She rolling the bumper and jamming like she don't care. She says she's a Christian. What you doing in here? She rolling the bumper and jamming like she don't care. She waking up on Fed Sunday morning and she going straight to church to give praise, to give praise. She said young and she tipsy and alcohol in she faith, but she go instead. She want to make sure she blessed, but she don't write it on that she dress. From the church to the deck, she whining on she neck. No, she 10% less she spend, she tight in the bed. She a no shame, she a no shame. She says she's a Christian. What you doing in there? She rolling the bumper and jamming like she don't care. She says she's a Christian. What you doing in there? She rolling the bumper and jamming like she don't care.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Whoa. Let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. How you mean you won't let me be? When I say reason you in VIP. Walk up inside there with 20 deep, with nothing but gal who look very sweet, sweet like a brown soda. Just need you to bend over, walk you good like a real soldier. Rock man, you already know that. Now ball up the jump. Turn off the lights. Mix the cruise and run with Sprite. We bout to get mashed up tonight. She said she want link sooner. So I almost called for a Uber. But I was hearing a rumor that I smell like tuna. Drop down and then scrub the ground. Yeah, just scrub the ground. Drop down and then scrub the ground. All good girls try and get some, so now fling it back, 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 fling it back. Oh, let me catch that thing. Let me catch that thing. Yeah. Bring it back, 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 bring it. Let me tell you something, yo. Let me tell you something. You Well, honey, I think that you want me. Yeah, you tick, bro. Yeah, your girlfriend too scrawny, real. Why don't give a nigga eyes number one? When we leave the jam, if you gon' let me slam your guy, meet me up by the reef. Yo, fling it back, fling it back, pow. Fling it back, fling it back, fling it back, pow. Let me catch that thing, let me catch that thing, hey. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Let me tell you something.
Listen me, this one for the girl to bend over. 6:30, 6 bumper. Come right, you the owner. No chain, hold tight, hold up. The thing far, pick it up, take your time, girl. Pick it up, why so, girl? Pick it up, raise your back, bend over, cut it up. Here, big side, here. They want to go in it, they want like something, John. They want to bend up, girl. Pick up, bend over, pick it up. Pick up your body, girl, pick it up. Pick up the waistline, pick it up. Pick up the bender, pick it up. They want like something, John. They over, pick it up. They want like something, John. They want to bend up, girl. Girl, stretch before she ride it. Stretch. But I put out on the helmet tie. Love it, make sure the thing fit right. Y'all sit down on the seat of the bike. Girlfriend ready for the ride of your life. Morning, noon, and night. She likes ride the bike. I love the way you ride the bike. The way you hold the bike so right. Take your time, take your time. Boy, girl, ride the bike. I love the way you ride the bike. The way you hold the bike so right. Take your time. Don't want to ride like professional. Bicycle rider, professional. Bicycle rider, professional. Bicycle rider, professional. Bicycle rider.
Ride it, ride it, ride it, a big ride it. Flashlights, fuck no time to steam. Shake it, alright. Got it for strong 10 shots. Do we get cool in it? Look wrong, suss out the scene. Alright now, find me a feeling. One straight up, I don't line up. She ready for the walk, for the wind up. Go off like a clock all the time up. Make up all of me white shirt, man. What pop mother skull? False alarm, false alarm. The lights on off, lights on off. It's only now party starts. Front to back, wall to wall. Fetting like you know tomorrow. Fuck it, just buy the whole bottle. Fuck it up, make them remodel. The whole club lit. The whole place lit. Yeah. Your team lit. My team lit. Yeah. She pressing me. How come you dancing with Stephanie? I couldn't tell her it's jealousy. Maybe it must be the Hennessy. But you know what? I go walk both of them. And she could bring all her friends. And I go bring all my friends. So we could walk all of them. Let's go. Don't watch TV. My mother tell me see and don't see. Act blind. Don't rap. That he girls ain't walking it back.
Time I ain't rate a bang tune. For years now, nobody been rude. Couple little whispers and attitudes. Not a real heavy, no real food. Don't get me wrong, no beef though. Your boy no slouch, you don't know. I don't clap first, I clap back. And trust me, you don't want that. Let's go to the chase. You know what's the one thing that I really hate? When I hate, I'm looking up, so I hate. And then have the knock to come smile in my face. But not me, running around acting so innocent. Everybody playing victim. Now it's time to evict them. Landlord in his boots. 2016, been a rough one. Said it bang. Relax and see where it's coming from. Go look at Joe. Remember that year when he put up a post? Like in a shovel, like a set of trolls. Talking about I never. You remember? Look what the table's done. They swear boys and what I done. Come back no straight number one. No, you're talking, let's go reunion. What? You know I shot you down. When them lyrics touch you, hit the ground. You know I shot you down. When them lyrics touch you, hit the ground. Jabby, bang, when them, bang, Alpha. Poison, we bang. Running around acting so innocent. Everybody playing victim. Now it's time to evict them. Landlord in his view.
I wake up in the morning, the Lord beating. So I walk to the window and start beating. I see red and blue, they're going to do job. I read on such a with a big steel band. I'm singing this melody. A boom, 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 something inside my zombie head. Make my jump out my zombie head. Just when I think that zombie dead, he beating up and come here to say, a boom, a boom, a boom, it's the basement of the mail. A boom, a boom, a boom, he tell me he name is Safari. Something about this rhythm song and sweet. I jump on myself and in the street. Like tin pan and river coming down. Take a bottle of food and beat it up. Boom, ba, dim, ba, da. Boom, ba, dim, ba, da, ba, da. Boom, ba, dim, ba, da.
you man on body. I feel it the fest. I feel it the party. I feel like it. The carnival session. Woman in my hand. Baby, so high in the body. Sing it. I feel it, man. Oh, oh. Sing the thing, man. Sing the thing, woman. Since when you allowed to give me the reputation, I want to know what the fuck you want. What the fuck you want? Cause you don't know what to do with yourself. Calling my name while you're fooling yourself. Fooling yourself. Fooling yourself while you're fooling yourself. What if you can't wait for fun? Blame me now. Don't stop me now. Blame me now. But it's not my fault. Not my fault. It's not my fault. Not my fault. No my fault. No my fault. It's my fault when I wake in the morning, hold the bed, and it's boom boom boom, just beating the bed, my foot them shaking, ready to go. I'm miserable. On your steady and play me, steady and play me for what going on happen next. With the whole place up, get up to let the music stop. Let them know that we shake the whole place up, jump up, turn the volume up. Let them know that we I ain't done with you when you want it, pay me for that, when the world is done, when the band is done. Pay me, if you're happy, drink it to that, if you jumpy for that. Pay me, just pay me. Send me your location, I go make a turn down there. Send me your location, we go take a jam down there. And I go politely just fuck up the place. I go politely just do it again. Oh, I taking blame. I taking blame. I had no shame. I taking blame. You are wrong if I mind and grind and jam on a woman. What the fuck you want? I want to know what the fuck you want. I'm telling you, you don't know what to do with yourself. Standing there like a fool by yourself. We really wanna do yourself what you doing yourself, because you're not a drinker. Blame me now. You say you don't like soca. Blame me now. That's not my fault. I'm not doing my fault. No my fault. It's my fault. I just sleep with a speaker right on my head, and it's boom boom boom, just beating my bed. The shoes got lace up, ready to go. I'm miserable. On a steady.
Make pocket fat when I push it fat. Tell me again, how come I fall? You got me to me back and me, bend it up. All you need to me back and me, bring it up. You got me to me back and me, bring it up.
Long time you don't know I want it. I love your habit. Long time you don't know I need it. I love how you doing it. Back it up right there, girl, bring it. Bring that for me. Move that thing right there. Back and do like that. Let me see you do like that. Big white, do like that. Let me see you do like that. Back and do like that. Let me see you do like that. Big white, do like that. Inside our man, it's on our lip. That is the plan. Girl, I love your habit. I love your habit. Girl, I know you have it. I love your habit. Oh
Lord. Qui j'ose faire, pas qu'à comprendre, sans qu'à vivre comme si pas ni problème. Pour tous en femme, la vie, la reine, qui j'ose faire, pour que ça kembe. Sous place, ça médicament l'uni. Sous place, ça médicament l'uni. Pas de connaître, c'est que là ça, pendant qu'on a pointé ça, le point. Pendant qu'on l'a, pour continuer, si jamais je m'en tombais malade. Sous place, ça médicament l'uni. 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 Si c'est
classe, c'est le médicament nous ni. Sous-classe, c'est le médicament nous ni. Sous-classe, c'est le médicament nous ni.
Ou ka fè te tan mè toune, pe pare te san panse yon. Tout kon mè ka fè mè mal, paskan ka senti vou an ti dan mè. Ankon mè. An pe mè nou la ou mè ale, mèm si yon renkontre problem. Ou fè la moun sa pa fasil, sa bien ke se l'an mou ki toujou douvan. Douvan.
Tout le monde est ma coco, tout le monde est ma coco, tout le monde est ma coco. Ama be ma coco, ama be ma coco.
Agos.
Be malade, le pige là c'est pour qu'à sortir, le pige là c'est pour qu'à sortir, le pige là c'est pour qu'à sortir, le pige là c'est pour le pige là c'est pour qu'à sortir, le pige là c'est pour qu'à sortir. Oh
il pas en nous, il pas arrivé. Fait il m'a dit où qu'elle fait voisin. Madame Lancé, t'es ma cabezon. Il m'a dit où qu'elle fait voisin. L'homme est belle, il sentit qu'elle naviguait. Femme la tête aussi, il allait où elle allait, nous on a il battait qu'à voir ça comme ça, pas jamais songer à vite. Faut la ligne tenir, c'est sa vie bêtise alors il déclarait. Mon Dieu, j'aime les colas. Qui m'en y allait raconter, dimanche là il contentera. Il battait même ayant sous classe, il qui te dit avant, il battit j'aime les colas. Les gars, tu veux moins, on a comment faire chimère. On va chercher un homme qui nous passe si haut. Mon palais fait annonce pour rester sans réponse. La vie moyenne désespérée. Si haut. Les gars, tu veux moins, on a comment faire chimère. On va chercher un homme qui nous passe si haut. Mon palais fait annonce pour rester sans compliqué. Il pas besoin d'elle, pas besoin d'elle. Elle m'a rigolé, toujours qu'à swinger. Faut pas y faire djé. Elle m'a parlé, m'a dit si haut. Pas moyen qui douce qu'on si haut. Mais faudrait y capable aussi. Je vais l'emmener moins fort. Les peut-être garder tout fort. La vie.
Dis tout bête créatif. Touché là, moi qu'à garder. Et puis l'amour et puis tendresse. Aïe aïe aïe.
Et puis, petite mélodie, t'as là, c'est seulement ma préfère, ouais. Nous qu'à comprendre, nous qu'à saisir. Bon, ça me casse, c'est vous pas là. Moi, qu'à t'attendre, moi, avec, c'est toi pour moi. Sans ou doudou, pas ni journée, pas ni la nuit. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Bébé, ici, moi, gardé derrière. C'est pas couillère. C'est des emblemes arrachés, yo. La nous qu'elle fait si même bon grain pour nous choyer. Si un jour matin, moi, levé, et l'amour nous t'es en péril. En fait, poussé, des manches moins, pour m'empêcher ça sauver. J'aime penser, exploser.
Où veut-nous faire aller? Anti-côté m'a trouvé, anti-côté qui caché. Civilisation pas maniée, c'est où c'est l'on est venu. La on n'a pas qu'à trouver. Loin de nous que douter, on qui j'en le mettre secret. Aller, anti-côté m'a trouvé, anti-côté qui caché, civilisation pas maniée, c'est où c'est l'on qui mène, la pomme pas qu'à trouver, loin de nous que goûter, on qui j'en le mettre secret, oula, oulé.
Say I don't want a red girl in my life, no. And I don't want a red girl in my life, no. Ha. Red girl go send you mad. Red girl go break your heart. And I don't want a red girl in my life, no. Take it easy. Ha. None of them red girl them could please me. Most of them only want your money. See, I don't wanna red girl them. Most of them is priority.